Joey D, what's up? Marcus down, who cares? That's what it's all about. Wins, W's. Hope everyone's first week of the 2-year-old season is going well so far. First week of regular season looking pretty okay. I think we're on pace to actually, if the pace holds up like it did last week. Buddy, congrats on the Knicks making the playoffs. I'm sure you're fucking stoked. Let's go. Yeah. Any Knicks fans? Mets? No Mets. Yankees. Knicks and Yankees. Morning Brew Show with Jigga and the other homies. Actually, I'll tweet it out. I try to retweet it every time I see it, but yeah, any sports fans of the New York area teams, there is a show for you. Morning Brew. There it is. Yeah, it's nice. Let's just keep the vibes going through. Mo, what's going on? Game's going strong, yes. Yeah, everything's good. I'm gonna try and be positive today. Everything's good. Everything is great. Life is great. Business is great. Horses are great. Sports are great. Everything's great. Yeah. Any New York fans, any sports fans of the New York teams, give them a follow on Morning Brew. And he shows every day, I'm pretty sure. Every day, every 2.5 hours, something like that. Y'all are grinding out there. It's pretty dope. I'm happy for you. Yeah, keep you right there, friend, bro. Sports. Nothing exciting happening. I guess we just had the draft coming up. That's about it. Sports kind of lame right now. There's baseball, but there's still 400 games left, so it's not that exciting. OTAs are starting. Football's coming back already. Let's go. Hockey's hitting the playoffs, but whatever. What else? And there's soccer, but whatever. Yeah. Everyone just be happy with what we have, right? You get what you get and you don't complain. With that said, let's take a little peeksy into tonight's card. Oh yeah, NASCAR. I guess NASCAR, if that's your thing. There's also that. NASCAR DFS is gonna be popping off soon. I gotta start getting back into that. I did a couple contests last year and it was kind of fun. Also, the prop bets for F1. I didn't do it for NASCAR, but for F1, they have some dope prop bets that I like to take a gander at. First car to crash, or first team to crash is my favorite. Last year, Red Bulls printed for me, so we'll see what happens this year. Oh, damn. Golf is back. All right, never mind. We're not that bad off. I mean, I don't really like watching golf, but golf's nice to have on in the background. And also partaking in the golf shenanigans via wagering is also fun. So yeah, we have nothing to be upset about. We have everything to live for. Bad Censored Name, thanks for tuning in. I see it's your first time here. Welcome. Yeah, so at 6 o'clock we have this left turf grade 1 popping off. Short field, 4 S pluses, and an S. Click Click Boom is the most notable, obviously. I'm pretty sure that's why he's carrying the favorite tag. He is 5 though. He's up there. Everyone's pretty old in this race for the most part. Morbius stands out. We'll look at the book and we'll see. Good thing we look at the book. All right, so this is a sprint at left turf. The one thing, again, I don't mind is when I see a dirt horse sprinting in left turf, I don't mind it. That doesn't mean I'm going to give this one priority over anything else in the race, but we do not mind seeing left dirt sprinters partaking in left turf sprints. With that said, Repeater is not terrible at 6 furlongs, just about 50-50 on good, but Repeater might be outclassed in this race. Has seconds and thirds to Super Lucy. Super Lucy's in this race. Super Lucy really the only horse that it's ever battled against, so. But that doesn't mean it's, again, we're likely not going to give priority to the one, being the fact that it's the only S in the field of S pluses, and the S pluses in here aren't terrible. So, but good stats at 6, 5 for 6 on the board. This isn't a full across the board juice. Well, never mind. Someone made it that, so we can. If you want to try and take advantage of the show pool, you can do that, and the place pool as well. Someone felt obligated to add a couple dollars. There's only 3 minutes to get a pick in. I think this is pretty straightforward. Morbius is solid on good, not so hot at sprinting, more of a mid from what we see over here. So move Morbius to the back burner. Click Click Boom, nothing to talk about. 5-year-old been here, done it all. He's 12 for 16 on a good track, and he's 5 for 5 on a 6 furlong track with 3 wins, a second and a third. Uranus probably running slightly better numbers. Maybe that's the horse that could pop off and get there, but we'll take a look as well. And this might be a race where we want to look at another S plus instead of Click Click. Yeah, K2's broken. K2 is very good. I'd like to see K2 get bred with some other horses, but it's not my horse, so I'll just partake in the wagering aspect when her foals at the track. And we'll take a look at K2 after I get a pick in for this race. But yeah, K2 very good. Uranus also very good. 7 wins, 7 places in a show. So 15 for 19 at 6 furlongs, high of 85. It beats Click Click's high. They're both the same age. Uranus actually probably a worse runner if we're just comparing the both of them. 8 for 15 on good. It's 50-50. So I like the consistency of Click Click a little bit more. But there's a world where, before it can pop off and get there. And then we look at Super Lucy. Super Lucy has 1 race on turf and it was a second and ran a 69. Super Lucy, very good on dirt. More the mid. I don't know that Super Lucy is going to contend in this race, considering the fact that it's 69 is going up against 80s and high 70s via the 3 and the 4. And Repeater's turf record is 8 starts, a win, and 4 thirds. So I think I'm going to go with chalk today, unfortunately, for this race. I think we're just going to do this. And odds aren't terrible, so we get a little bit of meat on the bone. So we'll see if we can't start the night off pretty okay. Yeah, there's still some juice left in there, so. I'm not going to mess with the plays pool. But yeah, there was enough meat on the bones there that we could take a stab at it. So let's see what happens with that race. We got 10 minutes. Grandpa's Do It Better. What's going on? Long time. Been a couple weeks. Hope everything is well. But yeah, let's take a look at K2. K2 is very, very, very good. K2 is another one of those mares that's just like, just produces bricks of gold. Pork Chop, highest earner in PFL history. Clark Kent's on the track now, 18 wins and 28 starts. Click Click, obviously we're gonna watch. Skull Crusher, good. This is the new 2-year-old, very good. This is the new one, hasn't even gotten it yet. Kind Chaos, 30 wins. Cuckoo Gachu, 50. Yeah, K2 might be one of the best. Might be one of the actual best. Like not even the top, like probably one of the actual best. I have to compare it to Amumu. Amumu also very good, but K2 is just, oh, he actually went to Serenity now this month. He went to Serenity now here as well. All right, so 1, 2, 3. So the third oldest, I don't remember who that was. Pork Chops 10, 9, 8. Kind Chaos was it, right? Yep. Yeah. Like, you have, and this is why, like, for those that don't know, like Zook, when Joey Porter Jr. was added to the stable, it was a big deal because the lack of mares at left turf to start the game was big. So we were already at an advantage there. We had a breeder to start the game off right instead of going for a colt, which was the smart play. And you should always start with a breeder first. If you're starting your story mode, that's where your story begins. Your story's not going to begin with a colt unless it has some crazy breeding value. But yeah, JPJ is the same situation. Just she's an S minus. K2 is just a bonkers S. Like, just it does not matter. Like, he's on to everything in left turf that matters. Polino, Aqua Egg, Duppy, Serenity now. I mean, even the Zareth. I don't really like Zareth that much as a stallion, but like, this is a mare that it doesn't matter what you put in there with her, she is going to produce. Always. Always, always, always. And yeah, look at the newest 2-year-old as well. The newest 2-year-old is good, a Perlina baby. 14 horse field, 4th, 3rd, win, short field. Like, if this horse is just running these just to start, when it actually peaks, look out. Have fun. Yeah. Positive 3K or 30K already. All right, so definitely should have won that race. So that was free money. Yeah. K2 is bonkers. Kahuna and March. Damn. Kauai March. Damn. Vacations. That's nice. Vacations. All right, so we have an hour and 10 minutes. I, for some reason, thought that 3 races canceled because when I searched earlier, race 1, 3, and 4 did not show up at all for like 5-10 minutes. But we ended up with all the races firing, which is great. And we almost got 8 for 8 on juice pools. The only race we don't have the full complement is race 3. But all the other races full to the gills, except for the last qualifier, which is fine. We still get 11, but we still get a juice pool across the board. Did everyone get their breeding done? I freaked out and thought it ended today. Whoops. I set alarms and everything. I've been up since 5 a.m. Couldn't go back to sleep, so I said, fuck it. And we sat at the computer for 4 hours trying to find right dirt stallions. Which, I'll tell you this, I did find some. And I found some low-key ones that I think that are first times in the stud barn this month that don't look bad. So if you're in right dirt and you still need something, I may have found something that'll that could be good. Like Milky Necronite was a go-to. Like his first crop was pretty good, and then everyone was going there. He still didn't sell it this month, but I found a cheaper version, better version, which is great. Because Milky's in. I mean, Milky's in for 12, I think, which is still reasonable, but the better version of said Milky is in for 4K, so it's kind of nice too. Crockett, what's going on? Where are you at, Latuda? Though you're spread out, right? You're not just in right dirt, correct? Yeah, Moss Prowess is who I went to this month. We'll see how it pays off. So I was told I was tipped. Wasn't tipped. I was tipped. I asked my good pal about Jesse James, and then I missed out on Tombstone. Tombstone sold out. There was one cover left, and I was gonna try it, but the start kind of scared me. But the SS minus finish meant a lot more to me, but I missed it. But I saw Moss Prowess, but I found Jesse James earlier in the morning. And after digging around, then I found Moss Prowess. And I just bred with Moss Prowess because I didn't know too much about Jesse James. I think Moss Prowess' first crop. But the stat line is just a little bit better than what I like. Speed, stamina, finish. I like those three. And then S hard, S temper is great. I'll take S minus start. That's fine. Whereas if I go up to Jesse James, I get S minus temper, which I'm not playing around with temper anymore. I'm sick of it. But I get the upgraded start, and there's an upgraded heart, but I don't really care about the heart because my filly already has it. And then there was our boy Milky. Milky is good. Milky has the same father. They both have pasture ass. Except comes from an S minus mare, and the S minus mare isn't bad. But I get in there with the S mare. Where's she at? I get in with a slightly better mare in Mightiest Mouse, who's already produced proven winners, and I get better stats for the most part. So I get S plus finish and S plus heart added for 8K less, basically. Same amount of stars, but I don't really care about the stars. 5, 7.5, 7.5 to 6.5. So if like you're a star believer, then I guess you're a star believer. But Moss Prowess seemed like value to me, and it's gotten 10 more breeds since this morning, so that's pretty dope. And Milky's gotten 17. So Milky's has been used for multiple seasons. His first crop is on the track now. But if there's anything I've learned from raging about fucking right dirt, is if you sit here and look through every single horse because you have to, you'll find something. So was gonna use Milky, found the discounted Milky and better version of Milky, I think, with Moss Prowess. Might try Jesse James next season, but if Moss Prowess is going to be back in for 4K, then I'm probably going to go to Moss Prowess. They're both full siblings, like actual identical siblings. And they're both very good. They were both very good on the racetrack. Jesse James slightly better. But yeah. I don't know what was Jesse in. 10K. So you get Milky at 12, you get Jesse James at 10. I went with the full sibling, better stat line for 4. That's the other thing too, yeah. I mean, that's another conversation. But yeah. That's the other thing to pay attention to as well, is the basic the basic profile pictures, but yeah, they do share. It does share with Prime, but that's fine. Because most of the time you see Prime time is going to be on. I'll take Prime on the mother side, on the mare, the Gen 0, rather than on the stallion side. It might not make sense, but I would rather have it in limited form than mass form via the mother. Yeah, dude, getting into it. I mean, it was rough. It's just, it's very, now that we're into it so deep, where all these bloodlines, it's such a pain in the ass, man, to like browse the stud barn. Like, I posted about it yesterday, but like I feel it was valid, and it got a ton of views, so clearly people also agree. But like, I shouldn't have to go to a third-party site to try and find the correct stud I need. While it's cool, it's awesome, it's great because we have third-party sites to do that. Not everyone is going to be hip to third-party. Like, if people aren't engaged in social media, they're going to go to the website and the website only, and that's going to be that. So I think like having the outlet, yeah, we take the free money here. Having the outlet on site is a lot easier than having someone. Jesus Christ, 108. This fucker's 5 years old and he is still blistering fast. Having everything on site to me is more beneficial than to newer players than having newer players come in and be like, fuck, what do I do now? Like, I think that's what we have to kind of eliminate. But what do I know about anything? I just play the game. I just stream the game for 8 to 10 hours a week. You know, no big deal. I see things. So, all right, hopefully chat got in on some of that free money too. Because 2.4 to 1 is very good, especially in a short field like this. Excuse me, pardon me, apologize. Let's go then. Everyone starts off the night good. Listen, man, we've been on the heater the last few weeks, all right? Let's keep it that way. Let's actually keep it that way. There's an hour. These are juvies. Let me try and get through the first 3 races. I got to log into the Right Dirt stable because we got some races firing there. Let's go into race 1. I want to keep track of my. I gotta get a plus minus thing. So you know what? I don't need to worry about that. Actually, I don't need a plus minus. Do it at the end of the. We do it at the end of the stream like we always do. We don't need to see if we're up or we're down. We'll know if we're up and we'll know if we're down. Grandpa says this coming season, I see a lot of horses that will have every Gen 0. Yep. I'm going to try. I wanted to do a stream the last couple months. I want to get one of my IRL friends up to discuss breeding, what to look for, what to avoid, when it's good to inbreed. Because listen, man, you see it in general all the time. Everyone's getting confused. And looking at the site, I confuse myself. So I confuse myself with Zook up here. And if I confuse myself when I have Zook on, then something's definitely wrong with me. But yeah, I wanna actually have a proper stream for it. Where are we at? 27 seconds. All right, we'll start with race 1 for Monday Mayhem. We fucked during. Nice name. 4 has only raced at 4 furlongs, so is the horse for the course. The 2 races it did not fucking run good were a handicap where it carried 123 pounds and a grade 3 stakes where it literally had no business being there. Outside of that, the 1 is live and hasn't even gotten a fast track yet. Has 1 on sloppy, 1 on good. Yeah, first time on a fast track too, so we'll keep that in mind. Put a big circle here. Really interesting that it's 18-1, but has these results. All right, yep. Start the night off with a nice little plus 1400. Let's go. Let's get it going. I kind of want to check some of these other races to see what its odds were like. Because, like, having these crazy juiced up odds doesn't really bother me. It doesn't bother me if you're on your distance preference. And clearly this horse is running at its distance preference. So you could be 20-1 and still win because you're running at the distance you need to run at. Carried 2 pounds in this handicap. Finished third here. So it won, 13-1 in the stakes. Ran third. Was 12-1 in the maiden. 14-1. Yeah, dude, you just nailed your distance preference. That's it. As long as you're on pref. Because that's how I feel right now with my filly. But I think my filly's shit. I'm really upset, but whatever. She can sit. She run. I think I have her in tonight. I have to decide if I'm going to ride her tonight. Or I have to decide which race I want to put her in. Do I want to put her in the S- maiden or in the S- stakes? Both 12 furlongs. One's 0% and the other's 20%, which means they'll both go to yielding because that's how it works in the game. One race has 3 entries, one race has 1. And they both fire within an hour of each other. I have them open. We're going to keep monitoring them, but just have to decide what I'm going to do. McLovin, what's going on? Welcome, bud. Like, this is my thing, and this is for everyone in chat. If you want to get ahead on it, literally go to Google and just Google search thoroughbred horse inbreeding with thoroughbred horse racing, and the top articles will come up and they'll tell you the strategies, some of the winners that were like Derby winners that were inbred, but there's ways to inbred properly and there's ways to inbred wrong. Like, you just have to. It's really a lot, man. There's just so many fucking complex layers to this game. And if we have time, we'll take a look-see as well. But 26 is what I heard. I haven't heard anything about random, but also, like, when they make announcements, they wait to the last minute anyway, which I don't like. But at least we get announcements. I would like some time, but at least we get announcements. It's hard to complain. So yeah, I don't think the one is cooked. And the fact that we have all 3 pools makes me like the one a little bit more as well. But there's no, I guess there's one, yeah, we'll get to it then. Gramps, is this you, Grandpa? You in here juicing your own horse? We do have one for tomorrow night, Chad, I'll tell you that. We got a window walker tomorrow. I'm going to enter him, and if I get in, we're going to look at the race, but I'm betting my horse, assuming I get in the race tomorrow. And I'm riding or dying with it. We'll see. Egg, what's going on? Welcome. Yeah, tomorrow we have a walk to the window race, assuming I get in. But yeah, I don't hate the one in this race at all. The 2, force another good 2-year-old. 2 starts at 4, a win, and then nowhere. You got one in the 6th race tonight. All right. Well, remind me when we get there. Numbers were. He's already run on a fast track. Ran on a fast track and put up a 67. The one ran on a good track and put up a 74 and hasn't even touched the fast track yet. I'm talking myself into this one more and more as we go. Has the race on the fast track. That's fine. Ran a 67. Almost half the odds. Actually, crazy. More than half the odds of what the one is. Huh. Clips ace. 4 starts, a win, a second, and a third. 1 start at 4 furlongs with a second. 1 start on fast track. It's a 0-star firm. 1 start on fast track and I put up 58. Don't like that. Was in an A stake or A plus stakes. Ran middle of the pack and ran bad. The 4 furlong race, it was on yielding. Ran second, ran a 65. I don't know that I like this horse more than I like the 1. I'm telling you that. I don't know if I like this horse more than I like the 2, and they're basically the same horse. Bahuravi's money. Let's go. Bahuravi's back, baby. 4 starts, a win, a second, and a third. Won a handicap carrying 4 pounds. Or no, finished second. Ran a 69 on sloppy. This is a 3-star surf. It's 3-star soft. It's going to be hard for me to want to... I'd like to know how the odds work in the game. How the fuck is the 1 18-1 and the 4's 10-1 running off pref? But yeah, I mean, the 4 is probably fine. I don't like the 4 in this race. I think you need a sloppy track for this horse. Disguised in blue. Now here's one that we can get on board with. Has 2 races that mattered, or what's this one? No, that's also an A plus stakes. All right, so put up a 70 on a fast track. Going 5. Put up a 59. Going 5 on good track. Ran 4 furlongs, ran second in a full field, put up a 68. So, what kind of temper you got, you know? What kind of finish you got? S and A minus, you likely ended up with maybe A. Or if you're just lucky, then you have fucking S plus temper. Woo! '58's kind of fast too, especially for 2-year-olds. The 5 could be live. 5 could be live as well. I move on to the 6. No 4 furlong starts, but 2 5 furlong starts. Has a win at 6, put up a 71. A 3rd place in the Making the Grade Stakes. These were kind of juiced, so this is a high entry. So that's a good finish in a high entry. Thunderbird Stakes, 5 furlongs, ran like shit. Listen. I would say it's a topic for general, but apparently in general, everyone thinks it's all right. I don't know. I just want a proper explanation of what the fucking committee actually does and not just a written explanation. Because the written explanation leaves so many open doors for questions. Yeah, because the fact that they're going back and checking bloodlines and shit, it's like, well, what determines that? Because again, if you give us a reason on what determines it, then maybe there's a world that players can breed better for opportunities to not get kicked out of stakes. But I don't know. That's my worry for tomorrow. Is I'm gonna get kicked out of fucking the allowance race on the after dark card, even though my horse is a baller. So that's what worries me. All right, we get down to the 6. We look at it. The 6 is not terrible. 6 had a race at, well, we'll just throw this 8 furlong handicap out the window because why? If your horse puts up a 71 and a 66 at 5 and 6 furlongs, why would I go to 8? I understand testing it, but why would I go to 8? So the 6 isn't completely dead. 6 is also live. So the 6, the 5, I still like the 1. I still like the one not touching a fast track yet. Like I think that's an uncovered mystery. The 7 Lemon Square, 2 starts at 4, a win, 1 start on fast and a win, and it came in the same. All right, so it came in a maiden. Maiden numbers don't look as crazy as they do this season as they did last season. I wonder what happened. But the 68 is respectable, and it came from fucking last, so it closed fast, extremely fast. Let me see, 24, yeah, 21. It had to run that last quarter. Well, just about 22, but 21 is still 21.9 is 22, but it's 21. Count it. So the 7's not cooked yet either. This race is tough. Yeah, Gramps was right. This is definitely a tough race, but this is nice. This is week 1. This is 1 full week of racing. Now we have stats, and we get down to the 8. And I look at the 8 and I say, nah, yo, I ain't doing that. 8 just looks like one of those fillies that's going to tag along until the end of the month till it gets retired. 4th in a handicap, going 8 furlongs. 5th in an A plus stakes. Did no good in the juiced or the high entry Juvie. Has a 2nd in a maiden. Maybe like a 3rd, maybe like a show play. Recall the 9. Won a handicap first race out, so it carried 6 pounds and won. Put up a 67. That's respectful. We can respect that. Comes back in an A plus stakes and shits the bed. Comes back in another handicap carrying 4 pounds instead. Runs 2nd, puts up a 70. So this horse is running good with weight on his back. This horse is running good on a fast track. So besides the 1, I think the 9 would go right up on the top of the slip. With the 1 and the 9 would be side by side for me right now. I said that this might be one of those races where it's good enough that I can split my normal wager into 2. I don't like picking 2 horses, but when it's like this in a race that's kind of unknown still, I'll take it. Odds will be spread around. I'll take it. Hot Toddy. Moving on to 10. Maiden. Dog water, 3rd. A 0-star firm. Has run on fast once, but it was 12 furlongs. It ran a 42. So obviously it was not a distance horse, and it went back to sprinting, and the sprinting turned it around. I think this race is a little too tough for this horse, though. I could be wrong, but low 60s fleet figures in maidens doesn't really back me up with confidence. The 11, Get Off My Yard. Nice. This horse is good. Hasn't run 4 furlongs yet, but I don't think it'll be a big deal. Is this you, Gramps? Is this why you just came in and hammered your horse? Appropriately named horse, too. Get Off My Yard from Graham Staples. Let's go. A+. God damn, yo. This horse is good. Yeah. Makes sense. Fuck. I like the other 2 horses, but damn, I like this horse, too. Let me look at the 12 and get out of the way, and then I'll ponder these 3 horses. Uniquely Violent. Unique New York. I think this is his first crop. Second crop, maybe? First crop. No. Not looking too hot. Yeah, not looking too stellar. All right. So now we have to decide. The 11's run the best number so far, but it was also a maiden. It came back and it responded with another win and ran a 67. Fuck, man. I don't like picking 3 horses, but this race is tough. 11, 9, and 1. $11, $9, and 1. Yeah, they're on you like crazy. I thought 1 put up a 74 and it hasn't run on a fast track yet. Right, definitely a sprinter. It beat the 9 already, so it eliminates that. It beat Uniquely Violet. All right, so maybe it's 11, 1, 9 for show. I still, damn, first race is tough. First race is testing me already. Someone just come. There we go. Now we got a place pool to fight for because someone came in and dropped a hammer on the 1 for place. The place pool's getting a lot of action today. I like this. This is a good way to start the night. Honestly, thinking about it, this is a pretty good way to start the night. McLovin got one in the 6th. I got another tip. I got another tip in the 6th. Let's take a look at the 6th. All right, so I'm going to. Well, I'm not gonna play the 1 in the place pool anymore because someone juiced it up. So I'm gonna put a little win show play on the 1, and then I think I'm gonna ride with Gramps across the board. Well, everything except for show because we're not there yet, but we'll come back. But yeah, so I don't care, Stream Deck. I don't want to do this. I want to try and let me think of my numbers. What archetype? Dude, the site's been buggy too. So like, there's a world that there is a race, but you have to like it's been weird because I was putting certain, obviously, my distance, my age preference, my condition. Yeah, already. Yeah, hit refresh and see what happens. Yeah, hit refresh and see what happens, because when I was looking at RDF, obviously today's the 15th. It would only show me races for the 18th, which obviously is incorrect. You're not going to tell me that there's no races in RDF or sprints until the 18th. But the site's been really fucky. I don't know if it's just me, but oh, just 6 furlong. Oh shit. Well, that stinks. All right. So the one winning show. Gramps. Weird first race. Yeah, the schedule has definitely been a little fucky for me. I will say that. And that's more than normal. Banners. Edit. No, don't start, dude. Chad, is my stream fine? I'm not going through the same shit I did last week. And that right now it's starting at the same time it did last week. Please stop. Please stop. Yeah, you weren't here last week. Last week was a flipping disaster. All right, so race 1. Let me actually get that across it. Oh, it is. Let's go. Can I get it to show up in another color one time? Where's my background? There we go. Whatever. All right, classic it is. Oh, nice. I appreciate the view from YouTube as well. You're probably by yourself over there, but I use YouTube to keep the recordings of everything. D Myers, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that very much. Very much thanks. All right, we'll jump on the race 2 here in a minute. I just want to check the socials. All right. Retweets happening. Things going on. Race 1, we got our picks in. 45 minutes until the pool closes and they lock up. Let's look at race 2. Try and get through race 3, and that'll give us a gap in time, I think. Race 3 is a short field, so this will be easy. Race 2 is going to be another. That might be a little tough one. We'll see what happens. Race 2. Teach me to race. Yeah, we'll do some racing. Link your stable and we can see what you have, or let me know what horses you're trying to figure out, or you're having a tough time figuring out, and we'll try and I'll either run. We'll try and help you out. You know what I mean? Try and help you out. Always try to help out. Always. This race is a shitty A- stakes. So let's see what it has to offer. 8 furlongs, right turf yielding. So the one is offering nothing. Actual 0. And we do have win play show Monday and Tuesday. Mondays I start at 5:30 and I usually end around 9:30. And then Tuesdays start at 7:30 and around 11:30. Early day, late day, well, dinner time, and then late night. Something. Yeah, I'm gonna throw the one out completely. The one's run at the mid, and it didn't like it. And it had a fast track, and it's 2-star firm. It ran at 12. Clearly not a 12 furlong horse. Ran at 4 furlongs. Clearly not a 4 furlong horse either. So I'm gonna pass on the one comfortably. We get to the 2, Jetline. 0 starts at 8 furlongs. 1 start on yielding and a win. Had a 12 furlong race in a handicap. It ran bad. Came back in another handicap and it won, and it put up a 51 going 6 furlongs. Came back in a stakes and ran 3rd and ran a 48. So now you're going 8 furlongs, even though I'm going to pass on the 2. I think sprinting is where this horse belongs, but I could be wrong. Dog, the B in the race. We'll pass on the B. I don't think the B is strong enough to beat these A minuses. I could be proven wrong, but we'll find out when the gates open. This is a bad race, but our man's Revolting Blob has some horses on the track. Let's go. Has a 12 furlong start, terrible. Has a 12 furlong, terrible. Has a mid race, ran a 57, which is better than a 36 and a 41. Something tells me this horse needs to sprint. Something telling me this horse needs to sprint. I'm going to pass on the 4 in this race as well. Transparent Knights. Handicap 10 furlongs, ran 4th. Put up a 53. Mystic River Challenge. I don't know why some of them say 2-year-old only. All right, never mind. No, I don't understand, because why doesn't this one say 2-year-old only? It's clearly a 2-year-old only race, for crying out loud. Came back on yielding and ran bad. Came back in a maiden at 10 furlongs, wired the field, but it was a 4-horse race on soft. I'll be as transparent as I can here. I'm likely going to pass on the 5. Blackie's Bomber. 7 furlongs, ran 4th, put up a 47 in the maiden. 6 furlongs, ran a 33 in the maiden. 12 furlongs, 55 in a maiden. See, I think this horse is just running too short, likely. Has the win at 11 furlongs. Also, is a short field, 4-horse field. But the 58 is, I guess, respectful. So now we're dropping down to the mid. And its sprint numbers look terrible. Its mid number looked terrible. So I don't know. I'm passing on the 6 as well, from my eyes. All right, we might have our first actual contender to choose from here. Orange Flight. Ooh, 7 orange. Orange Flight. Ooh, I like that. 1 started 8 furlongs with a 2nd, 57. Yielding 1 for 1 with a 57. Let's go. So the breakaway maiden where it won, it ran a 57. Came back and sprinted and ran a 48 in a short field. All right, so it wasn't a sprinter. Came back in a handicap, ran 2nd. All right, so the 7 is live. The 7 is the first time on this card that I can say we have one. We have a front runner. Okay, so the 7's in. The 7's on the ticket. If you have a ghost. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. The 8, if you have a ghost. Doesn't have a start on yielding. Has a 2nd on soft, though. With the respectful number, 55. Come back in a handicap going 7 furlongs with a win. Put up a 60. Come back in a handicap carrying an extra pound, Full field, 62. All right, so the 8 has now jumped to 7 on my ticket. The 8 has now jumped to 7. I'll take the 3-star firm on yielding over the 2-star soft on yielding for now, especially since its actual soft number where it ran second, the 55, is just as good as the 57 where the 7-horse won. Granted, that's a maiden also because it'd be a little bit of inflation, a little tiny bit of inflation. So yeah, the 8 has jumped to 7. Now we come down to the 9. It's like the first half of the field is all dog water, and then the second half of the field is literally all the contenders. Maiden, first time out, ran second, ran a 59. Comes back in a maiden at 8 furlongs on a fast track, ran a 62. Comes back in a stakes at 9 furlongs, runs dog water terrible. Let me see that actual race. What happened? What went wrong? You just got beat by better horses? Is that what it is? Because there's better horses in this race. They couldn't run any slower. Still think I like the 8 and the 7 over the 9. Mandy 1, we're going to the 10. Yeah, a win on sloppy, but 2-star soft. 1 trial and yielding at 9 furlongs, around 50. It closed. I think this horse needs to run longer. I don't know if 8 furlongs is going to be the fit for it. Irving, the 11. I'm just going to go ahead and pass it out. Yeah, I'll pass over the 11. First race out was in a stakes on a sloppy track. Ran a 44 going long. Sprinted in the stakes, ran a 44 going short. Could be a mid. Could be a mid. But I think it wants the soft and not the yielding. And I think the other horses we looked at are just stronger than this horse anyway, overall. And we'll get to the last horse, ABC. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on ABC. I think ABC is dog water. So it comes down to 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. All right, it will be out of recovery. Do a quick refresh and see. I think I'm leaning 8. I think I'm gonna lean the 8 in this race. Yeah, I'm just gonna single the 8, I think. Yeah. That's the other reason I like it. It's not carrying extra weight, though. That's the thing. It's just winning these races good, and it did carry weight once. I mean, that's a good horse. You're definitely off to. Oh, I like that. That's a big highlight. Yeah, I definitely like. That's a good start. I don't know if you're a newer stable. I'm gonna do a little pocket watching and find out after I get my selection in. All right. Well, the 8 has a ton in the place pool, so that kind of hoed me there. Kind of leads me to like jump over and put a place wager on the 9. No, I'll just follow through with it. Whatever. I mean, we got an hour until the pool closes, and the way the first race looked, race 2 might also get some love from that as well. An HRM professional, you mean? Yeah, I'm not. I never looked. All right, so I don't know if this is the same. No, this is the photo finish. The phone app. This is the one that I played. The Pocket Quest game. I never played Horse Racing Manager. Yeah. This is the one that I partook in. But yeah, I never played Horse Racing Manager. Had I fucking known about it, I probably would have played it. But like, I played all the games for PlayStation, like all of them. Gallop Racer, Jockey Gold Club, like all of the horse racing games I had in my collection. Gallop Racer was fucking awesome. Like, if they made another one, I'll say if they made another one, it might push me to get a PlayStation again. But there was a guy. If you go down to YouTube wormhole, there's a guy out there who actually like made video content for Gallop Racer. Like, did like the story mode and like tracked his horse, kind of like I'm doing here. Like, I mean, not exactly what I'm trying to do here. But like I don't, you know, like I talked about it on the Spaces last week. Like, it's really hard. It's really hard to get viewership, like, outside of. I'm not gonna say it's really hard, because if you hit whatever, I've got people that show. I got 20 of you guys in here right now. Got guys and gals, but like, streams like this, I feel, are better for this game. I mean, the way that I do it anyway, I think the way that I do it is a little bit more like, you're gonna get your educational, you're gonna get your knowledge on wagering, and then in between, I'm gonna do chat questions where we're gonna talk about breeding, race selection, and shit like that. I would love to just hit go live and just be on for multiple hours straight, but it's hard to do when there's not something at hand. Like, it's easy on Mondays and Tuesdays because we have the After Dark and the Monday Mayhem cards to put content around. That's the content. Hitting live and just like, I guess it's not like hitting live and just like entering all my races, watching my replays, and like checking things. I guess that's also fine too. Like, that helps people. I don't know. It's just tough. Like, when there's something to stream about, I feel like you get more viewers than not. Like, again, Monday Mayhem, we have something to stream about. If I would just go live and be like, oh, well, I entered my horse today, we'll come back tomorrow and we'll watch it. Like, it's not my style. It's a little bit different, but I like the way I do. Mondays and Tuesdays. We do our homework. When our homework's done, we look at other activities, and we try and help chat. And then we watch ourselves win or we watch ourselves lose. Pretty straightforward, honestly. Like, I think it's pretty straightforward. All right, let me get through race 3, and I can log in and get everything else checked out on the right third stable. Let me make sure I'm checking up on chat. See if there's new follows. All right, D Myers already got you. No, but that's fine though. Like handicaps, this is where A minus is. A minus is like you shouldn't be worried about it. A minus should, if you have a good A minus, you can thrive in handicaps. I have an A that cleans up in handicaps. So A's and A minuses, I feel like if you can run, you're just gonna print in the handicap races. Like he printed as a 2-year-old, and right now he's got, I mean, we got a race coming up, so I'll be able to watch it. But they're beneficial. They're beneficial. Yeah, dude, any game like this is addicting. Like that's the problem. That's why it's easy. Like I can sit here and stream for 4 hours on Mondays and Tuesdays, no problem, because it's something to talk about and something I enjoy. Because I come from real life horse racing, so it's just the knowledge is there, and it literally just passes over. You're eliminating all of the pain in the ass things with IRL racing, and you're getting the action instead. You're eliminating vet bills. You're eliminating having to pay people to take care of your horses. You're eliminating potential injuries. You're eliminating fucking just paying for anything. Like you're just eliminating all of the pain in the ass shit that comes with IRL racing, and now you have this nice little game to have fun with. I appreciate you for hanging out, bro. I have something you do weekly at a certain time. That's the issue with my brain. It's never just one topic. One topic turns into 6 topics, which turns into a 30-minute stream turning into a 4-hour stream. That's the issue with me, because I get sucked into this. This is something that brings me joy. Horse racing is a huge part of my life. Was a huge part of my life for the first 22 years of my life. I'm 37 now, so more than half my life, horse racing was like a huge inspiration for me. So it's just there is no like short 30-minute, 40-minute streams. It always turns into fucking hour longs. Ran great during handicaps. Yeah. Yes. I don't have those thoughts. The outside world has those thoughts, unfortunately, because when something happens, and it's just mark my words, from now until the end of May, any accident that happens on the track, anything that happens, they're gonna put a spotlight on it and they're gonna blow it up because it's during the hot season for horse racing. So right now is the time. So when's the last time you saw a headline with any horse endangerment, any trainer doing this and that? When's the last time? Last year this time. They literally put it under a microscope for the month and a half to 2 months that matter in horse racing. They throw everything under a microscope and they'd say, this is what you should believe and this is how you should do it. Almost similar to some other things that happen in real life that start with the G word and the government, you know what I'm saying? But if you have that mentality going into it, you're going to have that mentality going out of it too. But like I said, me growing up in it, I've seen shit. I know stuff happens, but it's literally not everyone being a dickhead. Like it's just like, I don't know. Like obviously I get a little defensive on it sometimes. Obviously there are people that do terrible things in the game. There's people that do terrible things in everything in life. No matter what it is, there's someone doing a terrible thing to get an advantage over everyone else. It happens. It sucks even more because it's animals and they don't have a choice. But like professional athletes are juicing. Like politicians are scumbags. You know, there's people out there paying shit wages to get ahead on everything else. Like there's just bad people in every aspect of life. But it just feels like with horse racing, only during this time frame does everything get put under a microscope and dissected, and everyone in the sports world turns into, I'm going to tag this trainer and I'm going to say this and I'm going to do, and it's like, cool. All right, you have a voice. You can be opinionated on it. Like, you can do whatever you want to do, but it's crazy. It's almost like there's a big race coming up in a few weeks. That's what I mean. It gets put under. Yeah, dude, and they're gonna be at the Derby too. Like, I get it, man. Everyone's got to listen. Everyone's gonna fight for something they believe in, and that's good. You should fight for what you believe in. But it's just like things only like escalate when we get closer to big events, to me. And I feel like it just sometimes it puts a bad taste in people's mouth, only seeing the negatives in around an event that is like a fucking great event, to be honest with you. Like, you only get one Derby. That's it. One time, that's it. We'll take a race 3. I want to be positive today, y'all. I wanted to be. That was pretty positive. I don't think I got real negative there yet. Not yet. But yeah, I know some scumbags, man. I know the biggest scumbags from the 90s. Like, I watched it. They did it in front of everybody, and everyone knew, and like, no one said shit. Like, I've seen jockeys ride. You know, I've seen a lot in my young life on the racetrack. I saw a lot of shit before I hit the age of 18. A lot. These eyes, man. I've seen some shit. But like, there's ups, there's downs, there's negatives, there's positives. There's good, there's bad. It's just life, unfortunately. There's always going to be some scumbags, no matter where you go. Let's see. 4 furlongs, left dirt yielding. Let's get through this race, and then I can take some chat ponders, help people figure out the race, and go to Right Dirt Stable and look some stuff up. Race 1, you got 12 minutes until the pool closes. Original Merch, 4-year-old. 0 for unyielding. Not terrible at 4 furlongs. Allowance, benchmark, handicap, carried weight, ran bad. All right, so Original Merch might be tapering off a bit. Coming off these back-to-back wins, and then it's been downhill numbers-wise from there. Tesla gas car. Is this horse just being run wrong the whole time? 4 furlongs is literally 100%, but then it's running at 10, 12. Is this horse just... It's not farming. There's no way it's farming. 3 career injuries, maybe it is farming. Yeah, 4, 4, 4. And these are all the 6-year-old and up races. All right, so that's the other thing I wish I could see is if these are 6-year-old and up races, I want to see 6-year-old and up here. Because obviously those races matter differently. 7, 7, 7, 6. Yeah. So this horse is coming out of all 6-year-old and up races. So I don't know that I like that more than the younger horses. Space Cadet, also an 8-year-old at the end of its fucking career. Season bud. Tesla gas car, I'm going to go ahead and pass. Okay, is 1 for 40 running left. Splinter, 9 for 15, 3 for 11 on yielding. Yeah, this would be dope, but I don't know that Liberty can do anything about that. I think that has to be the on-site thing, because now we're seeing because I mentioned it a couple months ago, like now they're showing like grade 3, grade 1, grade 2 next to the races, so that's fucking juicy too. We love that. Splinter could be up there. The 5, yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the 4. I think I'm going with the 4 or the 1. 50-50. There's 3 right horses in this left race. This race is bad. The 4 might not be better than the 1. Nah, I'm going to the 4. I'm just walking to the window on the 4. The 4's probably chalk, so we have to pay attention. I hope it's not. I hope someone else went in. Oh, let's go. Someone went in and did me a favor. I say that now, and the 1's going to win, but I'm going to go with the 4. I'm going to go with the 4 in this race. Singled, pretty straightforward. That race seemed pretty straightforward to me, but I mean, we'll find out when the 1 wins, you know? All right, let's take a look. Yeah, 6 with an arrow, 6 and up would be dope. No place, no show, so don't worry about those pools. All right, let's hope we can get... I don't want to come down too far. Maybe we should have waited a little bit. 38 minutes, whatever. 1, 2, 3. We'll get race 4. Let me see. All right, I don't... 736, 808. Did our race finish? That I didn't watch. What happened here? 3rd. All right. Horse is shit. Horse wouldn't sell. All right, let me get logged in to the right dirt stable. Actually, I need to use the restroom real quick. Drink too much water today. Actually, you can't drink too much water, but I did. Yeah, let me get into the right dirt stable, take a look over there, and we'll run through the results real quick. I'll go through the breeding later because I wrapped that up today. I think a horse might have got claimed. I hope a horse got claimed. God, I hope a horse got claimed today. That would be fucking awesome. Oh, I have all my races to watch. Oh, I hope someone got claimed today. Please, 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 please. I had 2 in this race. 3, 4. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, I think we got a claim. No, we might have got booted from a race. Shite. All right, I'll be right back. All right. Let me see where we're at for Mayhem. Five minutes until the pool closes. Let's take a look and see. I forgot I settled on the 1, and then Grams is still holding some value here. Let's check the place and show pool real quick. All right. I would advise that everyone attack the show pool if you can, or not the show pool, but the place and show. Just make sure you pay attention to it. Someone's heavy on the 6, someone's heavy on the 1, and someone's heavy on the 11. So there's 3 horses in the place pool that if one of them, say the 11 wins and the other 2 favorites run nowhere, then the other pools are going to get boosted. So take a look and pay attention to that. Also, the show pool has a ton for the 11. And there are some heavy sprinkles, but also there's still some untouched value in there potentially. Some of these horses could run third. I forgot which ones I highlighted, but definitely take a look and make sure you're not missing out. Now, let's get back to this. All right, so this is auto. I don't think anyone's claiming this horse. I hope not anyway. This is my man's. All right, we're in for 175. He's 1 for 200. He won a grade 3 a couple of days ago. This race is tough. He should have solid heart, so maybe it works out a little bit here, but this race is tough. Hopefully we can get the board. I'll take a podium over anything. Take a podium over anything here. All right, S- break. The one had triple S plus break. We're going short. The distance is his wheelhouse. Sitting chilly on the outside, starting to make a little movesy-woosey. It's going to have to be a very strong finish. Ugh. Come on, second wind. Bad race. 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 Bad. Bad race. Bad race. Bad race. Bad fifth. Bad fifth. Bad fifth. Bad fifth. And he still ran a 75. Like, he wins the stakes before a restricted stakes, puts up a 75. Runs fifth for 175. That race was tough though, so that's valid. He actually ran pretty even, which is disappointing. In the grade 1, took down a nice pool. So this horse was shit as a 2-year-old. I don't know if anyone remembers it. I'm pretty sure he was 0 for 20. And then he won his first race as a 3-year-old. But if we're looking at charts, he's definitely lived long and prospered and done a lot better as an older horse. I think I'm positive. Yep, we're plus 30K with him. So, yeah, it's definitely a huge turnaround for this dumbass. All right, so he didn't get claimed. Didn't think he would. I think I might have got booted from a race. Is what it looks like. This race, who's in here? Cosmic Glare. All right, Cosmic Glare. She's a 0-star soft. We'll see what happens. She should be here. Yeah, he's an RDF too, but he's won on soft and yielding and sloppy track as well. All right, this is our 2-year-old filly. This is our first. That was a dog shit break. God damn, that was a terrible break. Don't like that. And that's the one thing with her mother too. Her mother's pretty solid across the stats, except for start. She's A+ with S+ speed. But if I can get that start boosted a little bit, yeah, I think she's hanging. I don't know what's gonna happen. All right, there's a little move now, but I don't know if it's enough. She's definitely running, but no, bad race. Bad start. Not good. Don't like that at all. Don't like that at all. Yeah, I think we got booted from a race. And she runs like shit, and then she puts up her third best number. I don't get it. She runs a huge second in the stakes, and then just like really the start's the only thing that's shitty for her. Speed should be there, but if you don't have a good break, speed doesn't mean shit because you're just running from behind. Ugh, it's tough. And then this race, I had 2 in. I couldn't find a race for him, so we ran the entry. So I had the 5 and the 6, both brothers. Fleet figures are a pain in my ass. And I'll stand by that every goddamn week. Pain in my ass. I gotta see. I think I got booted from a race. I don't think anyone claimed anything out of this. No one claimed anything for 75, so I must have got booted. What horse got booted? Pluma? Pluma got booted from a grade 3. Mother flipper. Damn it. Yeah, he got booted from the grade 3. He was in for like 18 hours, I think, and then he got booted finally. Must be nice. Stupid selection committee. Son of my bitch. All right, Hotter. Do something with this. We need a win today, for fuck's sakes. Hotter's going to get cooked at the wire. No, he's going to get cooked now. Never mind. Dude, these 75K races are so tough. I'm not even going to get a podium. Double dead. Can I at least get a podium? No? Jesus Christ. I get rid of both these horses. It's funny, like they can win the S- restricted stakes. They can win race refund. Kiss my ass, dude. No, booted right away. I had to get these S- out of the stable. All right. Race 1 pool closed. Yep, Gramps. All right, we get 5-1 on Gramps. That's nice. I should have came back and did the sprinkles. Actually, let me see if I can get a race for this horse real quick, because that's kind of ass. All right, what do we have? Maiden 5. All right, I guess we can run here. Yeah, fudge it. All right, let me get out of here, get back into the real account. Let me get back into the bankroll account so we can get some business taken care of. Yep, you're not wrong there, 5. Fleet figures can definitely kiss it. I will stand on that hill. Rolo, what's going on? Yo, link me the horse. Let me see how much better it was than mine. Because like I'm at the point, like I don't want to list those two. I would rather run them in claimers and see if they get claimed. Like, but I don't. I'd rather not. Like I had 2 seasons, 3 seasons with 5 seasons combined with both of them, and I make it every month. I don't want them anymore. I've had fun with them. Like, but the thing that pisses me off is they can win the restricted races. They can win the allowance benchmarks. They can win the regular benchmarks, but they can't win for 75K claimers because all the S's are dropping in for 75 and for 60. It's such a hard fucking race to win. Like, let me get race 4 opened up here. Yeah, fleet figures can definitely suck it for sure. A lot of viewers would see. I like that. That's another reason why I like Mondays and Tuesdays, because you can come watch your horse run. I'm not going to call the race, but you can come watch your horse either end up on my wagering slip or not end up on my wagering slip. I'll either be right, or you can be in chat and say, haha, you stupid idiot, you should have picked my horse. You know? That's the best part about it. All right, you're on Lemon Square. Where's this at? Did I like Lemon Square? I don't remember what I said about Lemon Square. Let me see. Crockett's on lemon. That means I'm cooked. Did I like Lemon Square? I did like Lemon Square a little. I did like Lemon Square a little, but I definitely like the 11 more, and I like the 9 and the 1. I like the 1 because it's running on a fast track for the first time, and it's putting up great numbers elsewhere. I mean, Lemon Square is definitely a lot. This race is tough. It's not even bad mouthing. It's just I'm giving you the truth from my perspective. It's just what it is. I mean, that's what you want, right? Yeah, this race overall was tough. I think Lemon Square is definitely in like the top 4. Nah, gut feeling is in there too. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut. Like I said, tomorrow, like if I get in that race tomorrow, my gut feeling is I'm going right to the window. We're still looking at the race, but I'm going right to the window and I'm wagering on my horse. I've only done that once before, I think, and we ended up second. But when you know, you know. Like someone came in, it might have been Gramps too. Gramps came in or someone came in and there was immediately a heavy wager right off the bat. But yeah, this race is tough. You know what I mean? I like a horse with the longest odds, but it's putting up great numbers on off pref. Yeah. Definitely a tough race. This is actually a tough race. But there's no wagers on anything else, it seems. The 9 took some action. The 1 took some action. And it's just light sprinkles throughout, so you get decent odds. I mean, it's not like we're not here every Monday. Like, there's how many people in Discord that could be here doing the same thing. But we'll look at race 4 while we're waiting. What is this, a juvie? It's not. This is older horses. Titanic Blob. Okay. Ah! Well. We'll get through this. We'll do our rigmarole. We'll do all of it, but... Right, we'll skip the 1 for 21. Not giving me a confidence boost picking this horse. 0 for 7 furlongs. Not very good at the condition. Look what you made me do. Yeah. Papusa knows. Yeah, Papusa knows. That fucking horse skipped last week. That's literally our lunch card every week, and the horse skipped last week for no reason. Anytime the horse is in, that's our lunch ticket. That's our lunch for the week. Look what you made me do is a left dirt coming to right turf. Double off preference. Hasn't done it before on either of them. I'm not confident in that. I'll skip the 2. In this race, we're going to get to it in a minute. Yeah, the blob. I'm telling you, man, there's something about the blob. That horse is producing horses that shouldn't look as good as they do. Because the blob looks like shit. His reveal is not good, but he's putting out runners. Maximum velocity. 1 for 12. It's 5-year-old. C Money. Shout out C Money. Good luck in this race. I'm going to pass on the 3 as well. Don't like any of the. Don't like anything. I think I like it better than the 2 previous horses. If that's saying a lot, but I don't know if it is. Equalist, 2, 4, 6 for 10 at 7 furlongs. 3 seconds in 6 starts on good. I mean, there is a show pool, so we can definitely consider the 4 for a show play. It does have a lot of show finishes. I don't want to consider it for a win ticket here. Johnny 2 Steps. All right, Johnny 2 Steps. 14 starts at 7, 2-2-1. 5 wins and 16 tries on good. So Johnny 2 Steps is 5. Johnny 2 Steps also could be in the running here. Also, the fact that Milk Titan's still on the track and not retired is a very Next level. Keep an eye on that as well. All right, let's go. Oh, just kidding. Okay, let's go. All right. 9 has a terrible break. Hate to see that. Ugh, 9's gonna have to come from all the way back. Jeez, Nothing. Get up. I shit talked to 12 so bad and we're gonna get punished for it at the wire. Come on. Horse had no business in the winner's circle today. Bah fung hu. That's what I get for talking shit. None of it matters. None of it matters. None of it matters. None of it matters. I miss this. I definitely miss this. And that matters too. It's a higher stakes stake race, and it actually won and put up the number. I actually missed that, so that's bad on me. Ugh. That's all right. We get second to help come back for the win. The win sprinkle. 11, 12, 8. 8. All right, so the 8 would have been a nice one to have a show sprinkle on, but 11 was chalk in the show, so our return isn't going to be stellar. The place pool, though, is going to work out very well because the 6 ran off and the 1 ran off. And we were the third choice in the place pool, so we should get a little bit of a comeback on that. The 1, we lose our win and show pick on, and we lose the win play on the 11. Damn, man, that was such a... we're almost there, Pat Gramps. Half a length. No heart. Son of a bitch. We tried. That's all right. We get it back. Yeah, the 1 had a really shit break. Really shit break. I actually don't know where it finished. Shit start, getting a fast condition for the first time. Yeah, bad race. Lemon square and then 9. All right, so like they finished in the top half of the field. Yeah. Yuck. Who's the 8? That's all right. We get it back. All right, race 4. That big... This... Yeah. Making the grade juvie, it was a 5K entry. Like, these are the best of the best are getting in. The best A pluses, in my opinion, are getting in here. I Surprise was in that race and ran pretty solid too. I ran my S- filly in the one not last week as well. She ran 4th, but it was a good 4th all considering. But then it runs in a regular shitty maiden and shitty stakes, and it can't do anything. So it's nice to see that it has the heart to run better in the higher entry races. But I would like a win. A win would be swell. All right, let's see how bad we got cooked. We're up from the the first race. See how cooked we got. All right, so we had 9 in play on the 11, and we got 7, 8.5 back. So it's a wash on the 11, and then we're down 5 essentially. All right, so we're still up 9 on the day. That's fine. That's why I like the place and show pools, because if we miss the win, usually the place and show end up a wash on the whole play. So we ended up with 8.5 on our 9 total wagered. Essentially a wash, but then we'll take the loss on the one and the one for the play for the win and show play. All right. Let me see when the next pool's closing. Should be relatively soon. We'll get on with the race at hand. All right, so race 2 closed. 9 minutes until that goes off. 13 minutes till race 4. We got 13 minutes for race 3. We got 28 minutes for race 4. So let's finish getting through this. So we were on nobody so far, right? Not max velocity. Johnny 2 Steps is the first real contender so far. Pass on the 6. Zucker, pass on the 7. Just doesn't have it for me. Puppet Master, 3-year-old coming off a nice 2-year-old campaign, has a win at 7 furlongs and 1 start, and a win at good in a place. Win in place at good. See, A max stakes, like it's starting to have it here, but obviously it doesn't have all of them. So maybe starting with this season. So if we can get 6 and up next to them as well, that would be fucking sweet. Bryce hasn't dropped in the chat yet, but we'll keep that in mind. Yeah, this race is looking more and more like I already know what I'm doing. Puppet Master is good. Puppet Master could play. This horse is definitely live. Milk Titan, though, is where we're going. I don't care. We're on Milk Titan. Milk Titan is showing no signs of slowing down at all. Can run up and down the board. Its 7 furlong stats are very good. It's 10 for 16 on a good track. Milk Titan. Milk Titan is my play for this race. Titanic Blob. Titanic Blob could be a play for show. But yeah, I see Milk Titan. We go Milk Titan. Oh, good. People are on Puppet Master. I like that as well. Let me check the pools first. All right. Heavy play on the 5. Yeah, these pools are good too. Everyone should be taking advantage of these. Milk Titan might be the first filly / mare to run until she actually is forced retired. That horse is just making so much on this. Like, now I know why. Like, my A was profitable after a 2-year-old season. Not as profitable as Milk Titan, but profitable. Yeah, Milk Titan is just like printing. How many covers did Milk Titan do? Oh, Jesus Christ, people love this horse. 10 breeds so far. Anything for sale? I'm not paying $15K for an A-. I paid $5,000 last week, all right? We ain't doing $15K for an A-. It's a B+. It's B+ is good. I will say this: if we end up this tonight like we did last week, I know I said I don't need to buy any more horses, but there's a filly out there at a very reasonable price that I'm probably going to purchase if if it gets down to it, honestly. It looks sweet for a new player purchase also because it's so cheap. All right, so we're done with race 4. We're in. I expect Milk Titan to be chalk at the end of this, but could be wrong. Yeah, my wager brought it down a little bit, but we'll see. All right, race 5. 5 minutes until race 2 goes off. 10 minutes till race 3 closes. Race 5 with Juvie A's. Yeah, is it? I really want it to be left. I really want to get another left turf filly to breed before closing. Yeah, I'm gonna buy this one, assuming nobody else does. Which I don't think. Like whatever, it's a Gen 0 and it's a dog shit horse, but I want to make A's. That's what I want to do. But if I kind of wish it was left turf soft instead of right turf, but yeah, I it's already pregnant. It's 2 for 1 for $200 USD, and I've spent $200 on worse. But if it's there at the end of the stream, I'm probably gonna buy it. And if not, I'll probably look at one of these dumb horses. This one's still fine. It's right dirt, but no, never mind. We're off. Thought it was right turf. This one's right turf. Left dirt, 29K. But even, yeah, like. In 3 weeks and you get a horse. And I would 100% take this sumbitch left. I want another shitty mare to breed with Minka. Let me see the one that Mo's talking about. That might be it, honestly. I hope not. Oh, no. I mean, that's a racing one, too. This one's still relatively low for a racing. Hay fever, not very good mother. All right, so it took a right there to left. Yeah. Philly's a filly. You ran a 30K claimer and no one claimed it? That's where we're at in the game. We're back, baby. I like that. Oh, I like that a lot. All right, let me get back to the races. Fudge. Let me get back to the races. Let me adjust my screen. Yeah, if we are up or if we have a nice night, I'm going to the marketplace before breeding closes tomorrow. Let me take a quick rundown of 5. We have 30 seconds. Or a minute and 30. So this is 10 furlongs, left dirt, sloppy. All right, Ursula, 3 starts. Just hasn't had it yet. Fourth, third, or third, fourth. Fourth in a big field, fourth in a short field. Maybe it's good for a podium here. Maybe it comes off. It gets a sloppy field and it's 3-star soft. So keep that in mind. And it hasn't run sloppy yet. It's run a soft, but it hasn't run actual sloppy. It's the same thought process as the one in the first race, barring a shitty break. But when you're sprinting and you get a shitty break, there's no coming back from it. Here we're going 2 turns, so the 1 could possibly entice me. The 2, Catherine Trammell, 2 starts on soft, has a win in the maiden, and it comes back in a handicap, carries 3 pounds, and runs bad. But the distance is on for it. Also hasn't gotten the sloppy track, so the 2 could be live. Oh, no. 2's an A-. Never mind. I don't think the 2 is that A-. So pass on the 2. 3, Shake 'em Up. Ooh, Shake 'em Up. I like that. That's a good name. Shake 'em Up. 7 out. Shake 'em Up has a win in the maiden going 8 furlongs. Hasn't run past 8 furlongs. Numbers are pretty solid for the mid, but the 10 furlongs might be an issue. might be an issue. What are we at here? All right, let's go race 2. Good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck. Actually, don't remember who I have in this race. I have to consult the ticker. Race 2. We're on the 8. Let's go. I think the whole chat's on the 8. Even break for everyone. The 11, Irving. Yeah, this was that race. The 7, 8, 9 were like the top 3. $24. Relatively. I'm not going to say slow. Damn, was the screen frozen that whole time? Nah, that was me. I was off screen. I apologize. I only have one monitor, so when I try and do something else, I forget that. If I go on any other screen except for the one that I should be on, it completely goes blank. So, mea culpa, mea culpa. I apologize. Me maximum culpa, Did it matter though, honestly? I could have turned the stream off and came back in 30 minutes and we were winning no matter what. Let's go. 864, 7 and 9, nowhere to be found. I'm so smart. See this? We're so smart. We're printing. That was you, 5, right? Congrats. That's a big win. That was actually a very convincing win. Very nice win. Very, very nice win. That's a good win for us. 8-4-2. All right. So we got 4-1. We almost got 5-1. Jeez, they really want me to buy a Philly tonight, huh? All right. 8. Ugh. Who did this? All right. So our place return is going to be dog water. And our show return is going to be dog water. But thank you that we got 5-1. Let's go. Congrats. Big win. Big win. Did you have any honor at all, or do you not partake in the wagering aspect? I mean, you won the race. So. Stack Bandit, who did you have in here? Did you have one in here? New name in chat, so I gotta make sure I know. I'm trying to put chat names as stable names. All right. Let me go back to race 5 real quick. Shake 'em up. We ended on. That's good. Winning races is better. Nothing worse in life than losing twice. Tomorrow is going to be an instinct, or it's going to be an example of we're either going to win big or we're going to lose twice. Again, I have to assume I'm getting in there first. But with his record, I hope that he would be one that would be in consideration. All right, we ended on Shake 'em Up. Shake 'em Up stretching out 2 extra furlongs, has the win at 8. Yeah, that's yeah, that's obviously the play. That's all we want. We all of us want to see our horses win. But I'm glad I could put it on screen for you, and you could interact with everyone else. But yeah, we're definitely on that one. That's a nice one. All right, so we're nice. We win the first off card race. We come back race 1. We run second, but we should have paid attention. That was on me, honestly, because I didn't realize that the 12 ran that big stake or the big entry stake. Those like big entries, you're running against the best, and obviously that had committee tagged along with it too. So only the best got in, and that's a big race to win. And it matters when you look at stuff like this, because we look at it all the time. Horses running and winning and like higher claiming, dropping into mid claimers, running against horses running in lower to mid claiming. I'm always going to favor the horse dropping in more. And that's kind of the same example for race 1 was, the 12 had the one big win in a big race. And it won. The 11 wasn't a bad pick. I just missed the fact that happened, and it matters. It's just one of those things we slept on that stat. Well, not really a stat, but we slept on that information. It was right there in front of our face, but I got so excited on the 11 after I saw the numbers and how it was running that by the time I got to the 12, it was just meh. But I acknowledge the fact that all the other horses in that race ran in the same fucking race. I don't know what happened. Sometimes you just have brain farts. It'd be like that. E-Girl Sensation got beat at the wire at 12 furlongs, in for 10, could be live. Could definitely be live. 4 skipped over completely. Not worried about it. I think it's just one of those 2-year-old fillies that makes it to the end of the season. And that's just what it is. So E-Girl could be a live one. Wooden Top. Only one race in the last week, so it's going to be tough to cap this one. But ran 8 furlongs, ran a 56 on a sloppy track already. Wooden Top, I wouldn't be looking to get too much consideration to. Liquid Harmony, two races at 10 and a win. It was on soft, not sloppy. And then it came back on a yielding and did no good. So 7 could also, but this is another tough race. There's no real big standout yet. 7, 5, stretching out. Could be a good 10 furlongs could be the spot for this one, honestly. It's this race is tough. So far, there's nothing I want to run to the window about yet. Floki. Second in a 5-horse field in the maiden, second in an 11-horse field. The second was a worse number than it was in the shorter field. 3 furlong differential. 9 could be live. Where the hell are the odds taking these horses? Because none of these horses look like. All right, here we go. Now this is something that we can work with. Sloppy win, wired the field for 9 furlongs, ran a 69, came back, ran 10 furlongs, finished second. Just got beat by La Vida. The 10 right now is the one that I look at. Falsely True, 1 for 4. Has a win at 12 in a maiden. Yielding 12 furlongs in the stakes, no good. On soft. 4 furlongs, also no good. Maiden wins a fluke, maybe? Maybe it's just not what it's supposed to be. It's the game favorite, the morning line. Hasn't gotten sloppy track yet. Maybe the 11's live here as well. Do I like the 11 more than I like the 10? No, I don't. The 12, story of my life. The 10's not a story of my life. The 12's coming out of 2 handicaps. It ran third going 10 furlongs, put up a 61, and carried 3 pounds. All right, so that's relevant. Fired back in a 7 furlong race and ran like shit. Fleet Figure says, nah, probably shouldn't have been there. So the 12 is live. What are the odds? How we end up? Yeah, our 4 got us 65. So hindsight, we shouldn't have made that play, but we made it. We made it 65. Our 2 got us 1, and then the win was big. The win netted us +3. Let's go. Take that. Take it. We take it. We take it. All right, one of my races go off. Oh, one went off. This is Dio. There wasn't a 6-year-old race. That's the other thing too. There's no 6-year-old race. So he's been like, we'll say printing. First, second, third in the 6-year-old races plus crown. So but Dio's coming to the end of his career. He's a 6-year-old now, but his numbers have definitely dropped off. So I don't know if he even has a chance in this, but it's the only race that was around for him to run in. And it lined up. I'm actually going to fast forward through halfway. He's sitting middle of the pack right here. And yeah, no good. He's fighting. 4th maybe? 4th gets us a little bit back, so let's get a 4th. All right. Yeah, so running against younger horses now is just not his deal. Excuse me. So we lose out on like 250 Derby and we get 6 rounds. Yeah, so we're up. That's fine. We're up. Yeah, he's coming to the end of his career, the old man. If I can consistently get him into the 6-year-old and up races, he'll be fine. Because he can win those races. 25 minutes for this. This is a preview to tomorrow. I couldn't find a race until tomorrow, so 7 Out's going to run in. Listen, I was told that these benchmarks are where you're supposed to go. So when I enter my A into a field with a bunch of A pluses and S minuses on even weight, I'm still supposed to have a chance, all right? So we'll see what happens. But besides that, 7 Out's going in the allowance race tomorrow, and 7 Out is going to be our play for tomorrow as well. He's been printing in the handicaps. He has good days and he has bad days, which is fine. But I think tomorrow we get 10 furlongs, and it's pretty much spot on. Yeah. No, we get 12 furlongs, but we get 100%. And if I get booted from this race, mark my words, tomorrow we're going to have the longest rant I've ever had in my life. Because we've seen what kind of A's get put in this race. If my horse gets booted from this race, I'm going to burn it down. You're telling me 7 wins in 23 starts isn't good? 14 podiums in 23 starts isn't good? Is that what you're telling me? This is what I'm talking about. You find a nice A, you're profitable. Like, I want Milk Titan profit. And the reason I want to pick up that shitty B is so I can make these nice little A's to run these handicaps and these stakes with. I stayed away from it for so long, but now the meta, like A pluses, I don't want, because A pluses I can't get. You can't win with A pluses like you could have like 6 seasons ago. Like where you could take your A plus and you can run in the 75K claimer and run against other A pluses and like 2 S minuses. Now you're running against a full field of S's for 75. It's just not the same. The meta dropped. To me, the meta is in the A's. Unless you're at the very top running for the big stakes and actually cashing. To me, I personally like the A meta. So I'm trying to move out a bunch of my shitty horses, my shitty S minuses for cheap, so I can bring in some low level mares to pump out A's and A minuses. We do this. Listen, apes together strong, all right? Whoa, what up, Spyro? I gotta get to the next race, but damn. That's fucking dope. I think Spyro should get moved up a little bit. Maybe his horns touch right here, and this is like the pretty solid silks. Get this fucking green out of here and put like a shade of red or orange. But this is kind of sick. Never. C meta. I hope that I am never part of the C meta. I really hope that I'm never part of the C meta. All right, race 3. Oh shit. My bad, yo. Y'all are. I got me going. All right, who the hell did we end up on here? I don't know who we ended up. I think we probably ended up on the. Am I on the 4 or the 3 in this race? I'm on the 4. So someone hammered the 1. All right, 4 broke shitty in a sprint. So that's the perfect. That's what we want, right? That's the recipe. All right, there goes the 1. There goes the 4. Let's just hope we have more horse. Can we get the win in the stretch drive here? Can we be better? More smarters? Can we be better and more smarters? Can we be better and more smarters? Give me the wire! Ah! We're smarter than everyone. I'm telling you right now. You come here, you learn how to win. You come here, you learn how to lose as well. But no matter what, you come here, you learn. You come here, you learn. Ha 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 ha! Oh, we're so smart. Oh, Chad, I love it. We need people like this on this platform. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. We need players like this in this game. I'm gonna have to clip that last part and give it to Yusefi for him to post. You come here to win, you come here to lose, or you come here to learn, and that's all that matters. Oh god damn! If someone's good at clipping, can you like clip that for me? I gotta figure out. I should go back. I gotta find out where I started chirping. Oh yeah. They really want us to buy that filly tonight, huh? That was a good. I think we get 5. Yeah, was that a 1K? Woo! Woo! Last Tuesday was the all-time high stream. If I keep chirping this way, it might be the all-time high. If we can beat the all-time high every week, let's go. All right, let's go, baby. That's 1. That's another one. We beat the house. F-Dog is in here. I would chirp even louder, but that's not your fault, these stables. 3-star soft against the 3-star or the 2-star firm. Let me make sure. Yes. And that's what we pointed out too. We'll take the firm over the soft horse. We'll take the 8-year-old over the 4, or not the 8-year-old, sorry. We'll take the 5-year-old over the 4-year-old. And we'll just take the firm over the soft. I think that was pretty straightforward. All right, back to race 5. Let me get back in here. Who did I like so far? Was there anything? Nothing. This race I kept complaining about being tough. Floki passed on it. Floki might be there. Hasn't gotten sloppy yet. This is a sloppy race. Ran on soft, but ran soft on a short race. Floki could be there. There's a lot of horses that could just be there for place show. Nah, I think we found our Huckleberry. We might be on the 10. Pretty solid. Started at 7. ran third on yielding, fourth at 8 furlongs, win on sloppy at 9 furlongs with a 69. And then a second on yielding at 10. The 10 is so far the best horse we looked at, I think. Falsely True. Started a maiden. Won the maiden first out, ran a 66. Came back in a stakes on yielding, ran a 55. Came back on soft, ran a 59. Yeah, the A just might not be a strong A. These are less consistent results, and they have lower odds, so they think it's a good horse, but it's just probably not meant for the stakes. And then we got the Speeds. And Speeds was running in handicaps only and could be live. I think 9 stars I'm going to go with. Couldn't tell you what the odds are now, but all right, 9 stars chalk. Anyone blow up the place pool yet? No. Anyone blow up the show? All right, so I can do both. Hot damn, chat, we're on burner. What a nice few weeks. Hot damn. Oh, Grandpa clipped it. Let's go. All right, let me update the ticker. Ticker looking kind of nice. Did we do race 3? Oh, yeah, race 3 was Milk Titan. Or race 4 was Milk Titan. Yeah, let's go. Plus, 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 plus. All we do is plus. Milk Titan. I should just write Milk, yeah. Milk Titan. Who are we on for race 5? My bad, chat. 10. Ooh, Stackman, thanks for the follow. And five lows, cats. Thank you for the follow as well. Oh, Gramps clipped it. Let me see. I don't know if y'all can hear it or not, but we're going to find out. We'll see if it's actual. Come here, you learn. That was literally the perfect cut, Grant. That was expert level cutting. That was perfect. Holy shit, I never saw something. But yeah, it was a perfect cut. Let me send it to my mans. Get that on the front page of Photo Finish tomorrow. Let me check Twitter real quick and I'll get back into it. Oh, I love this game. Oh shit! Let me try and enter my filly real quick before I forget. No, the maiden. I missed the maiden. Oh, well, I gotta end the stakes. Shit. Shit. All right, let's get back in this. Let me get back in this. All right, so we're off race 5. What are we at? We have race 6, 7, 8. Name the time and date. Yeah, all right. We got 24 minutes. 4 minutes until this race pops off. All right, let me scroll through chat. Let me make sure I'm caught up with everyone's complaints. Yes. Yuck. You get it back. Don't worry. We got rules in this chat. We get it back. Gramps, you're a fucking genius. That was a great cut. Perfect. Thank you. It is exactly 6 horse race 6. All right, yeah. Don't worry, McLovin. We're on race 6 now. I'll try and be good. Let's go. They ain't gonna let us do it the right way. We'll do it the other way. Oh, sick. That's sick. God, I appreciate my chat so much. All right, race 6. Ooh, it's hot in here, man. We're on fire. All right. 8 furlongs, right turf, yielding. 1, Trinidad. 3 starts, a win, high of 70. Okay. S minus max, cool. Yep, Molly whopped it 9 furlongs. Excuse me. Apologize. Stuff tickles my nose. 8 furlongs, we can run at 8 furlongs. That's a solid win in the stakes. Came back 8 furlongs on yielding. That's a solid 4th. Better number, tougher race. No one from in here was in the top 3, but 9 furlongs looks like it was a complete, I don't need this in my life kind of race. So the one could be live. Power trip to 2, 5 races already. Got a race in every day almost last week. 12 furlongs, no good. 6 furlongs, ran a 63. 5 furlongs. So it's running good numbers sprinting, but you want to try the mid. I respect that, but I'm going to pass. Considering the fact that you won at 4 furlongs already, I'm going to pass on your attempt at running the mid. Monstar. 3 starts. Bad race in the stakes, going 9 furlongs. 61, respectful. Sprinted in the handicap, carried 6 extra pounds. Ran a 65. Came back, ran 7 furlongs on soft, ran second at S minus. Okay. 8 might be too far. This might be a 4 to 7, but potentially could have the legs to stretch out for 8. I'm not going to give it respect in this race, so I'm not going to put respect on its name. I'm not going to do it. We'll go to Greg's Hammer. Greg's Hammer, McPherson. Shout out to Devo. Greg's Hammer won the first time out in the maiden. 8 furlongs and 136 is pretty solid. Ran a 72, very good. Stretched out further, ran second, and then shortened back up and ran third. So this horse looks like he can run up and down the ladder. 72 is very good. The 67 and 66 to back it up at different distances is also pretty solid. Who's the other horse that had the similar line? I guess Power Trip, but Power Trip was running at 4 furlongs. I didn't like that. Yeah, Greg's Hammer looks to be the front runner so far. We get the Poppy. Poppy 4 stars, 2 seconds, and 2/3. No win equity, unfortunately. Best numbers came at 12 furlongs in the maiden, but it's the maiden. 67 at 9. Poppy could be in it too. The 5 is very live as well. This is the part where we get the first half of the card is shit. The middle of the card is great. The last 3 are dog shit. Like, no disrespect intended, McLovin. No disrespect intended. This is just me talking. All right, Timbo's Magic Spice. 11 furlongs in the stakes, put up a 63, but ran 8th. 9 furlongs, looks like he just got beat on soft, which makes sense. You're a firm horse on soft. That's still a solid finish. Shortened up and sprinted. Got beat. Ran 6 furlongs and trailed the field the entire time. But you jumped up into an S-Max race, so you were outclassed to start. So we can toss that out. Drop back down in S- only at 6 furlongs, and you ran a 62. There's a world you're at the race that you need to be at, but there's also a world that you're just not a stakes horse. Like, I think it would take, the snowball's chance in hell. I think it would take this snowball a lot more time to melt completely. So that means I don't think you're like completely dead. Do I think you win the race? Tough, close, but third, fourth, fifth, I can see. 3rd, 4th, 5th. Good catch, Mo. Thank you. All right, Titan, bring it the fuck home. We have 4-1 on Milk Titan. That's still juicy. Come on, Milk Titan. We're going to come up short. That's all right. Milk Titan has paid us off plenty of times. Magician, 14-1. Fucking Titanic Blob closing on the outside as well. The 3 coming late. Jeez, what a finish at the wire. I feel like if the 1 would have won it, that would have been the house. So, nice takeaway. Titanic Blob beats the half-brother or the half-sister. That's all right. We're allowed to lose some, all right? We're allowed to lose some. And that was a confidence pick, too. You weren't taking me off Milk Titan in that race. It doesn't matter. You weren't doing it. Milk Titan had, like, the worst finish on the stream ever, but you're not taking me off that horse in this race. Fuck. We gave a big one back. Robot, what's going on? Yeah, dude, I'm right there. I'm not coming off that horse in that race, though. It's just not happening. Never. Never, ever. I'm hoping that tomorrow... So this is right turf. I'm hoping the other allowance race... It's 4 furlongs, and it's fast. Does that work? It does work. Are we gonna splur? Are we gonna spew on Milk Titan tomorrow as well? No. We also got Milk Titan that probably it's like the bottom distance. It crushes up here. 7 furlongs. Again, that's the second missed podium at 7 furlongs. Like, I'm not gonna. You're not taking me off Milk Titan in that race at all. There's no chance. You're just not doing it. Like 7 furlongs is the literal bottom of the barrel where this horse runs, and it's still a very competitive horse at that distance. 6 podiums, 1 no podium, 2 no podiums, including today. So again, you give me that race again tomorrow, same race, same field. I'm not thinking twice. I'm going to make the same wager I did today. Well, it's an A- and an A. So you don't jump up like most people take their A- right to an S. But if you match the stats up good and everything's like if you do, it's really a recipe, man. It's just so it's very complex. Like it's very complex. But as long as you don't like blow out one stat, like obviously temper is like the best stat on Revolting Blob, and the worst stat is finish, followed by start. So speed, stamina are 2 great things. Heart is good for big fields. I don't think I did. I hope did I? Hold on, we have to go back and look because I don't remember if I did or not. Even though I remember that part of the stream where I told everyone to. I did. No, I didn't. I skipped it. Fuck, I wasn't around Saturday. What was Saturday? Fuck. Oh, it wasn't even a juiced race. What the hell? I thought it ran in the stakes. Oh, it didn't even. What? It qualified and it didn't run in the. Or did the race not run? Did the championship not run yet? What am I missing here? Oh, Thursday. Okay. All right. So remember. All right. So that's even better. Robot, thanks for bringing that up and reminding me. I was gonna say, it didn't run Saturday, so Thursday we gotta wait for it. And it got its bad race out of the way too. So everyone in chat, take notes. Thursday. It literally got the bad race out of the way yesterday or today. Yeah, yesterday. But it hit its all-time high in Fleet Figure and put up at 89 on Saturday in just the grade 1 6K entry. Okay. Yeah, that's a Thursday. All right, what happened here? All right, 7 out. Please, dealer. We didn't get soft. We ended up with yielding. I'm an A versus a bunch of A pluses and S minuses in open field. I can beat this field if I have the handicap weights. There wasn't another race to run in until tomorrow. So I hope for a third. And we're already dead last out of the break, so we're dead. Okay. Well, sometimes the cookie doesn't crumble how it's supposed to crumble. But he is advancing slowly and surely, or the horses on the front end are falling off quickly. Either way, we're not dead, and we're halfway through the race. but I still don't like our chances. And we're back to last. Yeah, we're dead. Handicaps. A's belong in handicaps. A horses do not. This is just a lesson for everyone else out there playing at the A level. Just don't do it. Unless your fleet figure is like a 52, then stay out of benchmark races. Yeah, we're dead. We're not advancing. We'll beat one horse. Maybe we'll beat two horses. Nope. We're not gonna beat one horse. We'll take last. Yeah, that was a fucking dog shit race. See, that's the one thing too. Like, it's okay to miss days. Like, I shouldn't have entered that race. I was dead no matter what. As soon as I saw the whole field was A pluses and S minuses, I was dead. I just assumed that maybe there were some shitty horses at 61 and below. Shout out Exit Strategy. Yeah. Yeah, that's the two. I couldn't even beat the other A. Yeah, tomorrow hopefully is different. Tomorrow we're gonna enter the allowance race. As soon as this thing goes official, I'm gonna do this that way I don't forget. Race starts in 3 minutes. Did we do race 6? No, we're halfway through race 6, right? Yeah. All right, Star Dior. Yeah, I'm not gonna consider 6. I'm not gonna consider the 7 probably. Does have a win at 7 furlongs on a soft. They're in a 64. As a 4th at 8 furlongs. There's a world that maybe it needs to be shorter, but also has a 3rd at 8 furlongs as well. So the 7 could be live. This is a tough race. Toro. Hopefully Toro. Free at last. 8 furlongs ran 5th. 11 furlongs last. 8 furlongs second, 63. 7 furlongs fast. All right, free at last. Yeah, this race is tough. I think this is the first like standout we have is the 9. Toro. My man's Toro. Oh, Toro. Sorry. I think I did that last season with it as well. Half Star Firm has a win on soft, put up a 70. Comes back at 9 furlongs, 68, runs second. 7, probably too short. Runs a 59. Comes back at 8, runs a 70. My man's Toro. Looking hot to trot. Horse for the course. Rosebud Star. Has a win for 20K. Did he claim it for 20? Thursday. We got to remember Thursday. He did claim it for 20. Whoa. Fuck you mean? No! It's a juvenile race. No, it ruined everything. I fucked up. Oh, shit. Rosebud's had some high numbers on yielding also, which is good. The 1 star is kind of nice. The 1 race at 8 furlongs, though, with a no good. Yeah, I can go with a 9. So is everyone else. I don't mind. I'm going to see what happens because I might put a play on the 10 for like play show. There's not a lot of action in this race, it seems, which is cool. Let me see place pool. Yeah, it's fine. Just do light. I'll probably skip the show pool on the 9 because someone else. Yeah, it'll be the chalk. I'll use my show play on the 10 instead. All right, race 5. All right, 9 stars at a fresh break. We're on 2 turns. We got our race 6, and then we have race 7 and race 8 right behind it. Well, I think I got a 20-minute gap, so that'll be good. If I can get those 2 races picked and done with, and I can chill out and we can do some chat stuff. Nine stars shit to bed, unless it has a nice little pushback here. All right, slingshot. Go get him. No, the 5's moving faster. E-Girl Sensation. Come on, 10. Oh, yeah, made me sweat. And the 9, too. God damn, the 10 runs 4th. Pretty sure all horses we considered for like plays in the show ended up winning. Ugh. Ugh. Yuck, yuck, yuck. 9 1 place, 10 show. Yuck. Yuck. I mean, I'm still up, but that just sucks. That finish was it stinks because like we talked about Floki, we talked about the 5. I just didn't think that either of those horses were better than 9 stars, but I was proven wrong again. All 3-star, 2.5-star. Yeah. Damn, 14-1 would have been juicy. That's all right. We get it back. Yeah, that's the team. God damn, dude. All right, team eats. Team eats everything. The team gets literally the team gets the entire pot. Except for show. The public gets some show, but the team gets win in place. There wasn't a single outside wager on the 5 or the 9. Oh, that's not what we like to see here on the stream. We don't like to see that. Ugh, 4th. We don't like to see 4th either. That's stinky cheese. All right, got this race. All right, race came up short. We'll see if it's good enough. It's really tilting. She's not going to be a good horse. She has bottom odds in most of the races she's in. But we'll see what we can do. All right, picks closed for race 6. All right, let me see. Let me get the banner. No, banner is updated. Let's go. I'm so smart. SMRT. This will go off before that, but I don't care about this. We can watch the results afterwards. Race 7. Race 7, we have 12 minutes. All right, let's get that popped up and looked at. All right, 10 furlongs left there soft. 2-year-olds. And above. 5 starts, 2 wins in a second. It's a very good start. 2 starts at 10 furlongs, a win with a 71. 3 on soft, a win in a second. So yeah, the one is one of the ones that's pretty live, based on track conditions and distance. Freckles. I keep seeing freckles. I don't know if is this first crop. I see a lot of freckles foals going around. It's daps. These are dapples, not freckles. Sorry, burst your bubble there, Mike. No, this is the second crop. All right, the one's not completely cooked. The 2, on the other hand, well, the 2's been running in graded stakes, which are different than restricted stakes. The 2 is coming down in class, which is kind of nice, but it's also running on soft, so it's probably a disadvantage there. So I probably don't put a lot of consideration into it. But if this race was on like fast or good, I think the 2 would definitely be a lot of shot coming back into class where it belongs. It only has 1 race, and against solid S's, it was a 6, but it was a 72. And the other races is finishing middle of the pack and putting up solid numbers. So by theory, by my guesstimation would be that if you can put up solid numbers and okay finishes in graded races, then you should be better in open S races. But pass on the 2. Strike 1. Stretching the legs out for the first time. Has 1 at 9 in a grade 1, so that's a good sight. 7. Out Pelennor Fields. Pelennor Fields some stretch. 10 furlongs, though, is kind of nice. Had problems at 8. It is on soft. It has a win in a second on sloppy with a 78 and a 74. 3's definitely live. The 4 Obsession. What's the opposite of Obsession? Because that's what I am with this horse. I'll pass on the 4. I don't like the numbers it already has on soft. compared to the other horses we looked at. The 5, the 1 maiden, finished shit in the stakes, stretching back out. 10 furlong number didn't look too hot. It is soft. Does have a show on soft. I mean, it could be a potential one for the show pool. Marianne the Great hasn't run on soft yet. Has a race on sloppy and it's terrible. But when it gets the conditions it needs, this horse is fucking unbeatable. 72, 78, 71, 73, 70. It got smashed in this race on sloppy. Makes sense. In the S Stakes, it finished 5th. Probably in a tough race with a solid 73. It won a grade 3. It's won an S restricted. Probably over its head in the grade 2, but still ran a solid 5th. It's a firm one soft, but yeah. 6 looks good, but I don't know if the track conditions are going to be in its favor. Ivory Tower, probably the horse for the course. Win on yielding, 5th on sloppy in a grade 2. Come back on the win on soft. 2nd on sloppy, 2nd on soft. Ivory Tower might be the play. The 7. When it's made with a dog shit number. Ran 2nd on a fast track. Dog shit number compared. 1 on yielding. Pass on the 8. Diamond Dazzler. 1 for 5. Has a win at 11. Not going to get my vote. Not going to get my vote. 10. Another Freckles. Has the win in the stakes at 72 it ran. Came back on yielding, ran a 72 as well. Dog shit. Soft. So 3 starts on soft, 1 really good race, and then 2 bad ones. A little too inconsistent for my likings. Pass on a 10. Corinne Bay, 3 starts. Win in the maiden at 12 furlongs, ran a 78 on yielding. Comes back in the stakes, runs 3rd in yielding. 72. Gets a soft track at 10, wins, puts up a 73. The 11 could also be a live play. And then Petit Fours, I guess we'll call it, will be American here. I'm not going to pronounce it how it's supposed to be pronounced. The 12. The other part of the entry for YSM, I think I'm still going with the other YSM horse. But usually when I go with the other side of the entry, the other one runs better. Should be live. So the 11 with a 7. Shit, the 7 is fucking good. Damn, I really like the 11. Everyone's giving strike 1 a shot. I think it's valid. It's just the firm and the stretching out. The distance and the track conditions. Like, that's the only thing that keeps me away from this horse, but thankful that other people like it. $10 to 1? How is that real? Yeah, race 6 is there. Got 5 minutes. I got to come back right after. All right. 6-11. Yeah, Liberty, I see that. We were very excited about that. It's nice. We talked about it a few weeks ago. It's pretty dope. The next play is, and I said I don't know if it's something that you have to handle on your side, but I'm pretty sure it has to be on the team side. Now with these 6-year-old and up races, now we need a 6-year-old and up indicator. And then that'll be we'll be homeward on. We'll be good. Chat. Tonight. Can I get the wire, please, and not get cucked by the 10 who we should have bet the win, but we didn't? No way! Let's go. Well, we had the exacta. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the 6-year-old pop up because we had one of those pop up earlier, and I was like, yeah, this is what. Damn, Timbo, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. I said I didn't think he could win, but 3rd, 4th, 5th, like I think you're right there for it. That's solid. Good shit. Yeah, that was a good race. Let's go. We're back in it. Back in the win column. What do we have? We had show on the 10, and we only had win place on the 9 because of the pools. All right, so we got 5-1 or 4-1. We have 4.5 to 1. Good. Place pool, we get nothing back because we're chalk. 10, I had the only show play. 9-1. We might get a little bit back. Yeah, that's what I figured. I figured they only populated now because the season just started with it. Race 7, I got my pick in. I went with the 11 across. I did it on mobile while the race was running. Actually, I didn't go across. Whoops. Yeah, the 7's tough too. I'm gonna put a little sprinkle on the 7 for win. For win place. Yeah, I couldn't decide between it. I think the 11's a better horse, but I think the 7 is also very good. But these are all juvies, so like these are tough. These are gonna be tough to hit no matter what. Come on, the 9 in this race. The 11. All right, on to race 8. All right, so 11 ended up chalk. Yeah, it makes sense. Someone dumped last second too. That's all right. And in place. All right. Place for 7 is juiced up. Yep. We're on one again this week. Our 8 returns us nicely. Even our show, our show is almost a double up, so we take that. Place came back a double up almost, so yeah, we're back. And then let me watch this replay of my Philly getting shit stomped. Can't wait. What do we have for race 8? Race 8 is... should have 20 minutes, I think. We have 13. Okay. And this is the qualifier. And then we'll have one more for laters. Oh, we'll have 9:05 we'll take a look at as well. We'll try and sneak it in. Let me get this out of the way first. Fucking Jimmy Squarefoot. He button hooked me. Jimmy Squarefoot did not help this Colt or this Philip fold at all. Quite the opposite. All right, broke with your head up in the air, but it was still a good break. Halfway through. All right, now we're last. Perfect. Going again. All right, you moved out of last place and you're currently in second last. All right. Yeah, you're dog shit. Yeah. I fucking punted season 1. All right, well, she's done. She's not going to be much of a racer. That's just the reality of it. I'm going to try sprinting her and see what happens. But she's likely on ice until, well, 3 weeks, I guess. All right, 12 furlongs, left turf sloppy. Gone on Saturday. 3 starts at 12 furlongs, 3 seconds. 9 starts on sloppy, 3 wins and a third. All right. So a contender. A contender for the podium at least. Velvet Fist. All right, this race is going to be fucking tough. Velvet Fist out of the Secretary of Stable. 7 starts at 12, 4 wins, 3 seconds. 1 start on sloppy with a 74. Is it on here? There it is. Just got beat in a grade 1. All right, so that doesn't throw me off of that. Good horse is good. 19 for 21. All right. The 2 is the horse for the course so far. The 2 is the horse for the course so far. Yeah, Gone on Saturday's already lost the Velvet Fist. All right, Conquistador out of JPEG. All right, switching to left. Gonna go ahead and throw this one out. Has 2 starts on left. Has a show. The last race it had was yesterday, I think, on a qualifier, and it ran shitty and put up a 70. Not good enough for my likings. Pass on the 3. Sweet Tulip. All right, now we're getting to the guts of it. Sweet Tulip. 12 furlongs, has 5 starts, 2 wins, and 2 shows. 8 starts on sloppy, 3 wins, and 2 places. Okay. 4 is definitely live as well. Is 4 better than a 2? Slight edge to the 4. Go to the 5. 0 for 8. 1 for 27. We'll pass the 5. On to the 6. Ruby Turn. Another ABS entry. 11 for 22, so 50-50. 6 starts at 12, a win in 2 seconds. 5 on sloppy, 1 across the board. It's an S minus. It's going to be tough for this to beat the 2 previous horses we looked at. We'll move on to the 7, Crackhead. Yeah, Crackhead, 3 starts, 1 second. 3 starts on sloppy, 2 thirds. Just not a consistent winner like the other two. Pass on Crackhead, maybe like a show for Crackhead. And Granon. Morpheus Baby. 3 starts at 12, 1 win with a high of 69. 7 starts on Sloppy, a win, a second, 2/3. Coming out of the race yesterday, same conditions it seems, minus yielding over Sloppy. What's going on here? Why no results? What happened? Benchmark allowances with no results. Yeah, not in consideration for me. The 8. Go to the 9. 9 is 25 for 25, 12 for 12, and 9 for 9. So obviously, all in on the 9. We'll pass. The 10, Lady Stark. 14 for 18 to 12 furlongs. That's good. Doesn't have the win equity though. Place and show could be a good slide in for place and show. Sours. Are you done breeding now? Coming off 3rd in yesterday's grade 1. Can't see who was in it. But again, I still don't think the 10's numbers are close to the 2 previous horses we checked out. There's a lot of horses that could be there for the podium, which could make it tougher for our decision. But I think I'm still pretty solidly set on Velvet Fire and or Sweet Tulip. Sweet Tulip having the slight edge. Diamond Hands, no thank you. Lady Stark, just no win equity, no thank you. Cursing Lily, the S-. That's going to be tough for this S-. I mean, it's running good numbers, definitely solid numbers. But the last time we have a view of an integrated race is way back where it just got mollywopped into a wall after leading the entire way. So I'll pass. We can't, like I said before, you got to respect the stats it has there, but when you look at the field it's running against, it's not close to the horses that, like, this horse is fucking running handicaps, I guess. I don't know why. But it's carrying weight and running good, but I just don't think it's going to be running as good as the 2 or the 4 who have been in the graded stake fields throughout the 2-year-old season. So let's see if we can nail it down. I really like Velvet Fist. I really like the 4th that it has here on Sloppy. Oh, never mind. I like it less. It was a short field. Never mind. All right, yeah, I'm on the 4. Yeah, I'm on the 4. Good. I like that everyone's on Velvet Fist. Until I put my bet in and I messed everything up. Shit. Yeah, so what a good night to be on one too, because every race was juiced, and then the one race that wasn't juiced, we ended up scooping anyway, and that was a big one. That was nice. So we ended up pretty okay so far. So I'll go back and do the tallies and the calculations and whatnot, because I think race 7 should be ready. Race starts in a minute. Okay, and then there is. Let me do this. Fucking Milk Titan. Was Milk Titan really the only punt? And then the first race of the night, we finished 2nd. We got a little bit back. And then Milk Titan was the only race we lost. Have we really been on that much of a heater? I'll go back and look. After this race, I'm going to go back and do the tally up and see where we're at. I don't know that we're up as much as we were last week, but we're probably up, I would think, 6K minimum. If not 8. Well, myself. When I say we, I account for chat as well. I don't assume y'all follow my picks, but I just assume that they're in there. Sorry about the data holes in the top 3. Yeah, no worries. Store Connor, what happened? Yeah. Yeah, I assume the shit that happens on the site, like with the programs and whatnot, I assume it's out of your hands 90% of the time. Right, 2 turns. I don't know if I have another race in the right third. Oh, we got to see. We might not get it in time. But there is another juice race after this one. It goes off at 9:05. So we should have a solid 15 minutes after this race to take a look at it. I got in the last race. You talking about race 8 or are you talking about the bonus race? Because there's a bonus race after race 8. But race 8 pick is in. Damn, Corinne just fucking got shot in the kneecap. Yeah, don't worry. As soon as Corinne doesn't pass the line here, we'll be on our way over there. Yeah, that was a shit pick. Pick the best horse that should win. Unless she heard me talking shit. You gonna let me talk shit like that? You gonna let me talk shit like that? You're not a bad horse. You're the best horse in this race. Come on, pass this too. No, you're the shit horse in this race. No one likes you. That's alright. We'll take a second. I thought we were dead. I thought we were actually like 100% cooked. All right. Did I get race 8? I did get race 8. Let me get this one opened up. Yeah, we're on the 4 for race 8. Let's check the bonus race. Do we have full field? We don't. We have a short field. All right, so straightforward, I guess. Gusty Mundo, dog shit. Not even considering it. Shortening up to 7. Had a race at 6 and open S. Ran 5th. Finished 3rd in a grade 2. Had to lead the whole way and then just dropped off. Yeah, Gusty Mundo, no good for me here. Soul Vibes. Another one. Not gonna entertain it too. Come back and prove me wrong, but in theory it should. It closed here slightly in the 6 furlong race, put up a 73. Ran back at 8, and it was just too much. So if you meet in the middle, maybe it's there, but I'm not planning on meeting in the middle. Chief Buffalo. Might be the shittiest S+. No offense, Sours. Maybe it just has to mature a little bit. 10 furlongs in the big field, no bueno. Sloppy, 12 furlongs, no bueno. Shortened up to 4 furlongs in the grade 1. Found where it needed to be. 4th, 9. 7 furlongs might be too long for this horse. But that's just my opinion on the matter. Though, that doesn't mean it can run 2nd and 3rd in a 5-horse race. So Soul King. I'm not done with this one yet. I gotta look at the rest of this field. Soul King has run up and down and just doesn't want to run at all. These numbers are bad. Has a third on soft, has a half star soft. Not impressed. Yo Mama. I'm not impressed with Yo Mama either. D5 bookies, what's going on? They're spectacular, the outside. All right. Looks slightly better than Buffalo. Has been at 7 furlongs before, has won, has put up stellar numbers. It's a firm horse on soft though, so that's the big pushover. And I'm pretty sure the 6 is the current money line favorite or morning line favorite, which I don't like. So now if we're going S plus versus S plus versus S plus, Soul King probably runs better than the 6, but Chief probably runs better than both. But I don't. It's tough, man. Chief gets the edges soft. All right. Gets the edges soft. It has the race at 10 furlongs, which I don't think is where it wanted to be, so we can throw that out. Follow-up is the 12 furlongs, which ran a shitty number, so we throw that out. The big spike at 77 at 4 furlongs is like the head scratcher. Does it want to be a 4-5 or can it run up the ladder to 7? I don't think it can run 8 or 9. 9 it already run like shit. Sign me up for a combo meal, baby. Sign me up for a combo meal. Sign me up for a combo meal, 2-piece and some biscuits. All right, did we break even on this one or we get smushed around? We put 10, 14. All right, so we're down on this one. All right, that's fine. We're up on the previous races, which I got to do the P&L. We'll keep this open. That'll be done in 10 minutes. Race 8 should be around the corner. 6 minutes. 7 minutes. All right. Let me do some mathematics real quick. Behind the scenes. My handy calculator out. Damn Milk Titan, man. Milk Titan really got us today. So we basically wagered our normal amount. Plus 15. Yeah, the normal 10 to 12K put in play on Monday and Tuesday. Where we at? On race 5 minutes. 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. All right, as it sits right now, we're +4 with 24 in bets pending on the next two races. Positive nights. That's all we want. Positive nights. 2 minutes until we get this going. And then the pool is closed. Picks are in. Let's see where we ended up here. We should get a little bit of odds. All right, we have 4-1. All right, fucking Chief Buffalo. Let's get one home here. What happened with NBC? Why are we starting wars with cable networks now? What's going on here? Are we supposed to be doing that? I just want to know. Oh, nice. Oh, they're not? Jeez. Maybe I can get Ian to come on and talk about it. Maybe he rage about it. Nah, we won't need that. We don't need that at all. Let me break news on stream while I'm here. Give me a second, chat. This is called fucking journalism, all right? Where else are you going to get something like this? Where are we at with our race? We have 9 seconds. Give me a second. After this race, I'll pull the announcement up. All right, let's end out the main card with a nice win. I'll unmute myself. We talked ourselves out of that one. Ugh. We talked ourselves out of that one. That sucks. That's all right. It's still up. All right. Let me... Yeah, I should have split, honestly, Mo. I should have split like you did, but I took the number that the two ran where it ran fourth was a really good number. Give me a second here. Let me get this news up. All right, so this is what Sowers was referring to. Bummer news. I don't want to read the whole thing. Y'all can fucking read, all right? Y'all can read. I'll do one more. I'll read it. Just got some slightly bummer news and figured I'd share it here rather than later. We aren't making a simulation for the broadcast this year for NBC. All right, yeah, that's shit. It's not due to our work or due to anything with us. Our relationship is still great and we are still planning on Sims for future races. It's just some part of their decision for the broadcast. All right, for the broadcast for 150 this year that they aren't going to do the sim. I guess that kind of makes sense because you figure, all right. So this is my view on that. It's just like a Super Bowl commercial. There's so much time and so many things that you have to run that it makes sense that this would get pushed out because they're probably gonna do like some fucking crazy like 3-minute video about the Kentucky Derby, and that 3 minutes is probably more important than watching a simulated race of the Kentucky Derby. So I get that. I understand it. Maybe other people don't look at it that way, but time for these events like this, because it's on the move, there is no stopping and going. It's on the move. It's just like football. Like, you got to pay to have those commercial slots. Like, you don't just get a commercial slot just because. During huge events like that time matters a lot. So maybe the video that they're going to do is just that 3 minutes extra is just more important, but that makes sense. Since we're in a trust tree here, I have to be honest, I'm extremely relieved because it's always a massive stress for me. Yeah, that makes sense. I would fucking be tilted too if I had to do something like that every year for one of the biggest events during the time. I'm the only one at the company that knows how to make these simulations for air, and last year I had to do 15 iterations, scratches, infield, 2 a.m. in the morning, nightmare, Suffield. All right, so yeah, dope. You don't have to worry about it. Great, no stress. Reason it's a bummer, of course, for our exposure. Yep. It was always a free ad. Yeah, exactly. See, it was a free ad each year. This year is different, unfortunately. So I understand. I get it. But yeah, it was always a free ad. Makes sense. It never converted into immediate installs, but the knock on of the exposure would last for months on social channels. I gotta fucking reading sucks when you're high. I'd love to hear and see some discussion from you guys here with Tex, Bryce, Ryan, and Phil on how we can maybe create our own sim and push it through the week. Push it through the week. Even paying a partner to air it or allow pools on it within Web3 or even normies. Hitting up all my contacts within Churchill as well as Old Sports, PR folks, but people have ideas here, of course, throw them out. Silver lining is being had the most freedom here to make our own predictions, as we couldn't do this before when we were going to air the one with NBC right before the race ran. All right. All right. All right. Chief Buffalo, please bring it back. So yeah, they're not running the sim. I get it. It makes sense now because, like I said, the time slots that they allot to things are more valuable than free, obviously. Free is great, but sometimes free is not the way it's going to be. It's a bummer, yeah. Chief Buffalo is going to stick it in us, but we're still going to end up positive tonight. That's fine. Plus 4K, 4.5K is good. I mean, I don't know what the solution is. Like, sure, you can make the race and sim it and try and get like degens on it, but again, I still stand by my stance before of like, it's going to be really hard to get normies to want to wager on this game, on this platform. Damn, Chief Buffalo's ass. Send that fucker to the burn wallet. If the 6 loses, it's because it used all that energy cutting across the fucking field. That's crazy. That was the hardest cut I've ever seen in this game. This horse is all the way out in the middle of the racetrack. Look at this cut. How much energy and how much power it's using, and it loses by that much. I would be fucking sick to my stomach. But if a horse can do that, why do we still have horses running 16 wide in the first turn and in the second turn? Come on. Visuals. All right, we got mollywopped on that one. So we ended the night up 42.17.58. Up $50. Let's go. That's a stud fee. Yeah, Sowers, retire that. That one might be a claimer, unfortunately. That one kind of stinks, Buffalo. Chief Buffalo kind of caca. How did it win this race? What happened? What was so different in this race that it won? Turf? Is he shit temper? He shouldn't have shit temper. SS minus, S minus. Maybe that's what happened. Listen, if my A can drag an S plus all the way down to an A again, you probably have A plus temper. It's kind of cheeks. It's just unfortunate. Oh, this is why. Never mind. You got claiming blood in your stud. Yeah, what an amazing roll. See, like this rolls A and S plus into S minus, and my rolls A and S plus into A. Churro's cheeks. Churro is actual cheeks. Cheeks McGee. Stinky cheeks. Not a fan. But you do more breeding than I do. I just see what I see and I don't like it. Let me log in to Right Dirt and see and see if any of those races fired off before I call it a night. All right, we have one race. Was it my man's Pluma? It was. All right, went short field. 40% went yielding. That makes sense. 50% off. He's due for a dubsy. Come on, Pluma. What do the odds look like? Ew, I have the worst odds? Second worst? This fucking horse just ran a 75 in its first race, and you're telling me it's got this? Ugh. Need a claimer. Yeah, this is going to be the last thing we watch. I'm going to run an ad, and then I'm going to shut down the stream. and then we'll be back tomorrow. Potentially early. Where did we break? No, we broke like shit. This should be his distance. He has a very good second at 7 furlongs. Solid number at 4. He's moving pretty nice here. I don't know how good. Yeah, it comes a 3 on the inside. He was moving good. Now he's dead. All right, well, claimer it is. Can you fight back for third, please? Make it like a break even? No. Oh, nice. We got 400 back. Only down 2K. Only down 50%. Then you run a 70. Stupid horse. Dude, Sowers. You're still here. I think you were in this race yesterday, too. I mean, you might know this might actually be a race where you weren't. This race is a fucking kill pen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 S pluses. And my little man's, yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Right third is a kill pen. I'm going to tell you what happened here. Yeah. I know his distance preference. It just, it passes, dude, it just passes down the line. That's just, it's very, like, I have sprinter blood throughout the stable. Grimwald was a sprinter. Fortuna was a sprinter. All of her children are sprinters. Just sprinters. Speed. The S plus speed is everything. But this is the one that leveled up. Like Doc's S plus temper couldn't level this horse up to an S. They all stayed S minus. Yeah, I guess. I mean, there's got to be plenty of this combination out there, and I mean, on the mother and father side. But yeah, he's got a second at 7. He's got a second at 4. And then the races at 5 or 4th, I think. And a 7. Not terrible finishes, but it's just like... Yeah, Zeus is the only... Yeah, that's also true. I don't think anyone claims that sucker for 200, though. That's what I mean. Like, if I run it in a claim, it's going to be in, like, the 175, 200, 225s. And if someone claims it for that, that's 10x the breed it was. So I'll take that. But what did I do? Yeah, Teeter's another one. Here's this is the other Fortuna. This is my Doc baby that had the great fucking reveal. But yeah, she was a sprinter also. It's just 4-5. Literally all of her foals are sprinters, which is dope. Makes breeding kind of easy. Nope. Sprint. Sprint. And then Mama Bear was also that sprint. So like I literally have the line for sprinters. And then Grimwald, this one's starting to come around. This horse went, if you take 20 of these races off of here, so he's 22 for, he'd be 22 for 38, which would be a reasonable horse. His 2-year-old season was absolutely terrible. Terrible. This is Grimwald full, but sprinter. Like his 2-year-old season was complete dog shit, and then he's just been like progressing nicely. But yeah, it's just sprint. She hasn't produced a mid runner at all. Like some of her foals were there. And that's the other, like, there was another one that I had the issue with, the same foal, the full brother to this one, the gambler. The first foal I did. Terrible 2-year-old season, ran him for 100K. Ted claimed him, and then Ted went on and fucking did awesome stuff with him. I mean, he just won. He won. It was great. Where's he at? My man's. Yeah. Yeah, this one was I was happy to lose it for 100, but he ended up running negative. But he's actually gotten some stud covers, which is surprising, considering the fact that he's literally Astro Ziggy. But the horses that have been breeding with him have been B's and A minuses, getting A pluses and A's. And I didn't get one of his foals because I don't like his progeny. I don't think he's a very good stallion, obviously. Not like my man's Franco. But yeah, she produced a line. But yeah, like, he runs a huge race in this killer field. It's a grade 3, like the bottom tier for S's. And he pops off and runs a good race. And I don't think he got beat by that much. It was a close race. Yeah, this race was nuts. Like, that finish was insane. Pops off and does stuff like that. But then can't win an S stakes. I went back to Prime Dynasty. I would have taken this one to the Moss, the one I talked about at the beginning of the stream. But I sold the first foal of this one. This one's pretty dope because it's produced a winner so far. And it didn't win today. It won the maiden. It won a grade 1. And then it finished second for 83 today. And no one claimed it for 83, which is kind of wild considering it won the grade 1. I thought someone might have taken it for 83. Yeah. Beat Badass Plus, I guess. Badass Plus. All right, there'll be some bad horses. Still, a grade 1 win is a grade 1 win. But yeah, that's enough for tonight. We're done. We're out of here. Do I have anything running tonight? No. All right, who's ready to run tomorrow? Everyone's exhausted. I'll enter in the morning. We're done there. Devastating is all right. I gotta enter these. I'll enter them later tonight. But all right, chat. I'm gonna run an ad and then we'll be back tomorrow at 7:30. Appreciate everyone for hanging out. Tune in mañana. And we gotta mark our calendars for Thursday also. Later, Viper.